Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Zachariah experience. I am so looking forward to hopping into this game, but as you all know, I always got my little housekeeping, my little summaries, my little updates I like to do before we hop right into it. The first being that I want to apologize sincerely for last week's episode that got cut off, unfortunately, by the thunderstorm. It was actually a really funny day because I knew the weather was, kind of getting worse. They were hinting that there was going to be a storm, but then when I started the stream, it actually wasn't that bad outside, and I was initially going to be like, hey guys, there's thunderstorm warnings, so we may have to cut the stream, or it may come off. I'll come back on, we'll figure it out. But when I started the stream, things weren't that bad, so then I was like, oh, okay, this is not too bad. But around the hour-and-a-half mark, I did actually start seeing the lightning coming in, and it wasn't even coming in from the room I was in. It was coming in other rooms through the windows, and it was so bright that I could see it, and I could hear it, and I haven't had a chance to watch the full stream back, so I don't know if you can hear it as well in the stream, but I was like, oh no. And so that's why I said around that time, I said, hey, it might cut off, we're not sure. And then when I got into the chapel finally, y'all know I was walking around the chapel and talking, and I got into the chapel and I started kind of examining things, and then our power went out. And then it did come back on, thankfully, right away, but the stream had already been lost. My PlayStation had already turned off, and I felt like we were already at 145, which I'm very grateful for, thank God. But I did think, you know what, if I come back on, I'm probably not going to do that much more for the episode. What I had originally planned was we were going to stop at the 2-hour mark anyway, so I would have probably just examined it, maybe gone in, seen the initial scene, like what's going on in the chapel, and then once they give us the chance to walk around or something, or it saves again, I would have said, okay, we'll dive more into this next episode. But I feel like it kind of worked out perfectly, because now we're going to start by going into the chapel and finding out what is going on. So yeah, I was really surprised that happened, but I was anticipating that it could happen, and I think it did happen at the best time. So I'm very grateful for that. The other thing I wanted to bring up is that because we only did 1 hour and 45 minutes, I don't know if we'll finish the episode today. To those watching on YouTube, they'll probably be able to see if we did or not. But the thing with live streaming and the way I'm live streaming games that I haven't played is I can't really always gauge the amount of time it will take. I did actually a quick search just before I started this just to see, and they are saying the episode's about 3.5 hours. So if you look at the fact that we already did 1 hour 45 minutes, there may not be, but again, I was walking around, I took my time as well, so that may not exactly be accurate. So this might be another episode where, we would need to do 3 hours tonight to finish the episode. The problem with that is I actually have some other things I have to do tonight. I've been super, super busy. I'm so grateful for it, but working on a lot of projects, have a lot of things in the works, a lot of different things that I'm working on in the coming weeks and the coming months that I'm really, really excited about and really grateful for, but they are kind of taking up a lot of my time, and they are kind of making me have to kind of prioritize and re-examine my schedules and what works for me on a day-to-day basis. So I would love to just do, if it was another 3 hours, first of all, that'd be nice. We'd get a really meaty episode. But if there was 3 hours and I could do 3 hours, then I would definitely do it tonight. However, just the way my schedule is, that's not really doable. So what we are going to do tonight is, see how far we can kind of go with the episode. If I'm seeing that, we get to the 2-hour mark and it seems like things will be wrapping up soon, or, it seems like things are kind of reaching that climax, I don't want to cut it there. If we don't have to, we should try to see it through. However, if I'm looking at 2 o'clock after the 2-hour mark, if it seems like there's way too much to do and there's still some rooms to examine, some things to do, I don't want to rush it. And I've said that many a times with this game and other games. My goal is not to rush, because I feel like once I start rushing things, it's not as enjoyable. My focus is not on giving you commentary and experiencing the game. It's more so, oh, we're just wrapping this up, and I don't want to do that. I want this to be a fun experience, and I want it to be something that's just entertaining throughout. I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, his episode 2 and 3 stream were good before, that one was kind of okay. So I'm gonna do everything that I can to make sure the pacing stays the same. However, I will say that I do have a kind of a schedule in mind for this game, given how close we are to the end. I know, it's very sad. I'm really sad. Really enjoyed live streaming it with you all. I think I would have enjoyed playing it in real life, but I think, with the big breaks that were going on and some of the controversies, I don't know if, like, y'all already know, I already wasn't really too big on the game when I first played the demo back when it came out. And I never was interested to really play it as much as I was with Life is Strange, the first one. And so playing it through stream, I feel, has kind of like given me a really great appreciation for it, and what it was trying to do, what it was trying to express. And I'll talk more about the experience when we finish episode 5 and episode 4, based on my experience on 4 itself. But I do have a schedule in mind in terms of how long I want to take on this game and what I want to do after this game. So in order to stick with that, if I find that we do 2 hours and I'm like, there's probably a bit more time left in this and I don't want to rush it, I will probably do another stream this week to finish episode 4. To finish episode 4. I was like, why was I thinking something else? To finish episode 4, so that way next week we can start fresh with episode 5 and kind of go through the motions with the final episode, which is so crazy to say because I feel like we've been on this journey the last few weeks and probably a few months just working on this game, and it's been a really nice series to do, but it's been really sad, and there's been a lot of crazy moments. And if you think about it, we're just playing this in a few weeks, and they really went through this in what seems to be maybe like a year. I think that's kind of like the timeline if you look at how many months they've gone through. And it's so insane what their lives have been and what we've watched and what we've witnessed and what we've contributed to, in terms of Sean and Daniel's experience. So I'm sad to kind of see it end, and I feel like maybe if I've just been playing it by myself or playing it with my brother, for example, I think we would have enjoyed it too, but I don't think I would have felt, I don't know, the same kind of sadness that this series was like a really cool series to do, and I think it was a good way to follow up with with Twin Mirror. I was gonna say Tell Me Why. I want to play Tell Me Why so bad, but no, Twin Mirror. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to True Colors. I don't know when we're gonna play that. That's not something I'm looking at in the near future, especially because we're finishing this soon. But for sure, we will most likely, depending on my schedule, if we can play True Colors, I definitely would like to play True Colors at some point, because games like this, I think, are still really important. I think they're a lot of fun. They fit really well for our needs here, and I'm just enjoying playing them, especially with you all, and getting your feedback, getting your thoughts, getting your ideas, getting your opinions on the game. So I'm really enjoying this. So thank you to everyone who's been on this ride so far. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I have. With that being said, we're coming up onto the mark. I always speak for about those 5 minutes, and then we kind of hop right in it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, to kind of finishing this game, not because I want to finish it, but because it was a series that we've been working on. So I'm looking forward to kind of completing that. I do have some ideas for what we are going to play next, but I also, again, have some scheduling conflicts, so I'll be talking about that a little later on in the month when everything's kind of confirmed, so that I can share what our next moves will be. But I do have some ideas for some games we'll be playing I'm actually really excited about, so we will be discussing that soon, but not yet. And lastly, I guess to say what we've kind of experienced so far in episode 4. Again, I really do feel like this has been one of the, if not the darkest episodes so far. I really felt sad about the situation Sean endured and experienced when his car was kind of caught on those people's property, and the guy humiliated him and physically assaulted him, and it was just such a horrible experience, and then him being upset about it when he left. It was just so sad. He didn't deserve that. He didn't need to go through that, and all he's trying to do is just kind of get to Daniel so that they can get back to their plan and get back to going to Puerto Lobos. So so far it's been pretty rough, and I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I think we've had, even if you look at episode 3, you had a camp with you. You had like, there was like this camaraderie. There was this like idea of a family, idea of like a familial space and like a safe space, you know, and to an extent, of course, like I'm not, you know, but, especially because they were where they were, but, I don't know, it just felt like there was this idea of security in the sense that they had a day job and they're saving money and they have a place to stay. Yeah, they were staying on a campsite in a tent with the kind of shared accommodations, but they had like, there was a little bit of, you know, we have a plan, we have something that's working towards our goal, like this is going to propel us properly, you know what I mean? And, you know, episode 3 kind of had that, and again, 2 had like a little bit of a familial space where they were with the grandparents and they were kind of like trying to figure out how to stay there and be like quarantined, but like try to go out and like try to know the neighbors, and like, so there was like, even from the beginning, there's always been these aspects of security and a foundation and a plan, and this episode really feels like that's gone. Like it's literally free fall. They're free falling, you know what I mean? Like the situation is dire, and you know, he was driving a stolen car and now the car's out of gas, so that's another charge on him, you know what I mean? And now Daniel's gone and he's had to totally go out of his way to try and get Daniel, so that's, you know, a setback. And then we're hearing some of the things Daniel's probably doing for this church. I just know it's gonna be a mess. And so that's something else that we're just about to jump into. So this episode definitely feels like a change and a shift in tone. Like it feels darker, scarier, you know, unpredictable. Like there's just a different kind of level of anxiety and fear and uncertainty, I find, this time around. It really does. In the other episodes, we knew they were on the run, and you notice it in different ways, but this feels like we're really on the... There's no safety net, there's no home base, there's no job, like, limited options. I chose not to, you know, get in the truck who would have driven me to what is it called? Little Hope or something? And I actually looked up that scene online, and the trucker was actually nice. But then you just go through this horrible experience, so you're like, I don't trust anybody. And hitchhiking is dangerous, so I didn't do it, and I don't regret not doing it. But then poor Sean's getting like heat stroke because of me. But you know, I really felt tense in this episode, and really felt, so far, I really felt like nervous and anxious. So kudos to them, because it definitely feels on the... In the past, of course, we were on the run and we knew that, but this feels like we are on the run. They're closing in. We gotta go. And our chances of escape are like getting smaller and smaller. So we're gonna see what happens. So I've talked enough. Let's hop into this. And I do not know where it last saved, so I am praying it saved when I was inside the chapel. I'm assuming it did, but we're gonna find out. I'm so nervous. Like, where did it leave us last? Where are we at, though? I hope you all have been having a great week so far. And enjoying the weather wherever you are, and being able to be safe and healthy wherever you are. All that good stuff. I'm already anxious about this. Okay, perfect. So it's just when we got into the chapel. Awesome. Okay. Let's look around and look alive.
Feel that cold air. Thank God for AC.
Yup.
Why are they talking about my brother like that?
Oh, okay, so I didn't even see this. So we're going to go through all the items in this room before we go in again. I just want to make sure we don't miss anything. Praise be to Daniel, your friends, the Bladies, or the Blotties, I don't know. We saw a miracle... maybe that was a kid who wrote that. We saw a miracle child of Jesus today in Rev Fisher Church. Thank you. I would not believe it unless I saw it with my very own eyes. Daniel is indeed an angel sent down onto us. Oh my gosh. Hallelujah. Shaw Moore. Fake. Thank you, Holy Spirit of the angel Daniel. He has arrived to clean the filth and sinners from this world. Oh my gosh. Bless his soul, a friend. I wonder if this episode is going to have like an Outlast moment where they're like escaping at night from like church people. That would be interesting. I don't think they're going to do that, but I would kind of like to see that. I heard the word and will never forget this day or this church. The Reverend Mother is truly an instrument of the Lord. Amen. Rose Hornsby, Superior, Wyoming. Okay, so that's a bad sign. Let's see what else. And this does remind me of going to... Oh wow, the view even looks better from inside.
Steven would like this place.
Claire would so be down for this place, it seems, in my opinion, from what it looks like.
Claire had pretty much the same ones. Cute.
I think Steven wouldn't really care. Like, he would go for it, you know. Oh, can we take a pin? Donate to the church, take a pin. Okay, well, I'm not donating, so we're not going to take a pin.
A picnic with Daniel?
Okay, so I remember this from last time. Sunday fun day, come join Reverend Fisher and new disciple Daniel for a private picnic, all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet. Or barbecue, I added the buffet because I guess I wanted a buffet. My apologies, limited seats, $20 donation. It is a buffet, they just didn't put buffet. Noon to 3 p.m., May 14th, 2017. So that's bad. There's this sign, I remember this.
Good. If Daniel's here, at least it won't go viral.
Yeah, but it definitely could have if it was now. Like, what is he thinking? Oh, can we go clean up? Ooh, there's a bathroom. See, I didn't even get to come to this part of the room. How much money we got? We got $17. Figured as much. The cops took all my cash. Oh my gosh. Oh, and he was saving up. So what are they gonna do? So Cassidy's letter, we read that. Yeah, we read that from Chris. I'm glad he took the letters. Grandfather's letter. We got the picture from... that's fine. What's this? Jacket seems pretty useless in this heat, but I hear nights are rough out here. Yeah, I feel like I heard that too. Brody, bet you would help me right now, Brody. Oh, yeah, Brody. You know what? And I think, you know... I do feel a little like... Okay, it says go upstairs to watch the sermon, so what that tells me is that the door's gonna be locked. Oh my god, him and these creepy comics. It's like one of those weird adult kid comics. That's like meant for adults, but it looks like a kid thing. Guess I'll hold on more and more to this thing as we go south. The yo-yo. Yeah, I hated that we had to steal the yo-yo. But I almost felt like the game was punishing for me for not saving money, but I was like, how were we supposed to... Oh no!
They take care of people. Maybe they need it.
How much did he give? I did not mean to press that. He gave $1. And then watch me need that dollar later. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's up with this episode. I'm like making like little mistakes that I did not make before. And I'm like really disappointed in myself. So we were at the hospital. Haven Point. Or we're at Haven Point. It wasn't called Little Hope. That's another game. It's not Little Hope, honey. That's the desert. Okay, so you see how far we've kind of gone. Okay. And Merrill's wasn't too far from the hospital. Okay, so since we donated, I'm gonna take a pin.
Well, I paid for it.
I did not mean to do that. I'm so mad I did that, but whatever. We got a pin now.
Wonder how donations can pay for all of this.
You'd be surprised. Well, it's not just donations.
Nice picture. Wonder if they'll let me in.
Oh, our kingdom awaits.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Behold the...
Angel Daniel?
Girl, look at that bowl cut.
Shit.
Oh no. Reverend Elizabeth Fisher invites you to witness the power of the Lord within our own church, child and church. Live miracles, daily noon and 4 p.m. services. All are welcome. Wow. Oh, Daniel is such a fool. And Jacob's such a fool too. Like, why? But see, Jacob, this is what didn't make sense to me about Jacob. You left where you were at because I'm assuming you felt it was kind of oppressive. But then you're going to bring him here, even if you were to save him. But then see, what I think is he would not have saved Daniel if he didn't have that power. Shout out to the gender neutral washrooms. Or the shared washrooms, y'all know. I know people are just making them now, but I love a single bathroom.
Shit. Look at me. These people will freak when they see me.
Only because you're sunburnt. Yeah, we're gonna wash our face. Anything else we can do? Can we take something? Can't believe I accidentally gave that $1. I'm so mad. And I did not do that in the last episode. Ew, well.
Better clean up first, so
Yeah.
I don't scare Daniel.
He needs to wash his arms, wash them pits, wash that face. He needs to have a whole bath, Sean. No shade. Wash everything. Finally, you get some water. You need to just scrub a dub, honey. Okay. Let's leave. Okay. Yeah, like I really want to know Jacob's angle, but I think maybe he thought this would help him be more accepted. I don't know, but we're gonna find out, I guess. But
Could have been nice to go to church with them.
okay, I think this door's locked. They're gonna make us go upstairs, I think. Oh, never mind.
And if these are the final days, the Spirit has given me so many signs that we are blessed.
Okay. So now we're gonna go upstairs, okay.
I will draw too much attention. Better try upstairs.
Okay. That's so church though, like when you walk in, like, you know, sometimes people in the back will like look at you if you come a little bit later.
We hear that word a lot, but faith is not just a word, my brothers and sisters. Oh no. What is faith? Remember Luke 18:27. What is impossible for man is possible for God. With that righteous faith comes the salvation of your souls. Can you cross that invisible bridge to salvation? Do you want your soul to be saved, brothers and sisters? Oh yes, you are not like all these sinners out there. So I never asked the Lord for a sign. Then he gave me one. He spoke to me and told me that I was doing right. And to reward our great faith, the Lord sent me the ultimate gift.
Oh God.
An angel. A child graced with the power of God. The miracle we have all been praying for, waiting for. Can I get a hallelujah? Do you have faith in his power? Do you have faith in me? Then please welcome our newest member and our latest miracle, the angel Daniel.
Oh my gosh. What a mess. Sean's face.
Daniel, the prophet who was thrown.
Look at that
by
hair.
false prophets. But God saved Daniel so he could do his work. Yes, Daniel was brought to me to deliver us, to guide us.
He don't look
from
like he believe it.
to our destiny.
I don't know who that is.
Now Daniel will reveal the true power of the Lord.
I wonder what church, like what is the exact religion at this church, because I feel like being Catholic, I don't know if they would. I can't imagine my church is like, yeah, let's get someone who can levitate things. But I haven't been to church in forever, so maybe they would, but I don't know. I was never raised to believe that this would be considered like godlike. Oh my gosh. What is Daniel thinking? Like, girl.
Do you feel your soul rising like the cross? Bless you, Daniel. Rise.
Bless you, Daniel. Who said that? These people are catching the Holy Ghost. They're on the floor. This rusty cross in there, ciao. And I only say that because it's just like, it's just the ridiculousness of it. Like that's not even... That is crazy.
Now we have a voice, a messenger. Our flock keeps growing. I see more and more new faces. But this is only the beginning. You must spread the word.
No. Oh
Bear
no.
witness to this miracle. Thank you so much for coming. And God bless all of you. Amen.
Oh my gosh. So bad. I mean, he looks kind of, you know, kind of low energy. Maybe he didn't really want to be doing this, but based on our interaction with him last episode, it doesn't seem like that.
As our Reverend said, we do appreciate your kind donations. This helps us keep our church and to spread the word of God. Oh yeah, there's only a few tickets left for our picnic raffle next Sunday. Don't miss the child of another miracle. Any questions? Please
Yeah, I see.
talk to me outside. Bless you for coming today.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to you. Sean's like, how do we even begin to deal with this? Wow. I want my $1 back. And I just wonder what is that going to do? Like, what long term are they trying to do for the church with his, you know, angelic power? You know, what is going to happen? Doesn't seem like a good idea to me.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I saw you out in that parking lot earlier.
Yep, that was me.
I like to be here too. We can see the whole room, and it's where a Reverend Mother teaches us classes.
Whoa.
Oh, she's the girl from before.
Okay, need some water?
No, sorry, I'm just kind of sick.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's too bad.
Hey, what happened to your eye?
Well, that's a long story.
That's okay. My name is Sarah Lee. What's
Hey, Sarah.
yours?
Aw, you must be Jacob's sister. Did you get that
Oh.
letter from Jacob? Back when he was in California?
Yes. How did you know he was in California?
I was with him. That's how we met.
You are Daniel's brother? Really? He's always talking about you.
Hey, not too loud. Yes, I'm Daniel's brother, but I need some help.
The Reverend Mother says we always have to help our neighbor. What do you need?
That's sweet. She's a sweet little girl. Okay, let's get some questions. Let's ask Sarah Lee what's up.
What is this place?
This is our home. Our church and community. The Reverend Mother says we are all chosen by God.
Yeah, I want to know
Who
about
is
her.
this Reverend.
You don't know her? That's our mother, Lisbeth.
That's
She was
Lisbeth.
blessed by the hand of God when she was my age. She can't ever sin. The Lord guides her.
Okay. I mean, and I have met some really, really amazing priests, and in my religion, so I would never say anything just across the board that, oh, all this is bad or all that's bad, because I've seen how amazing they can be and how kind-hearted they are. So I focus on those. But in this situation, it seems like, yeah, just kind of using Daniel a little bit.
What is Daniel doing here?
He's our miracle, and the Lord brought him right to our Reverend Mother. I like him. He's really kind and funny. We play together all the time.
Okay, well,
So, can you take me to Daniel?
Oh, yes. He's gonna be so happy when he sees you. He missed you so much for his birthday. It will be like a late surprise.
aw, she's such a nice little girl.
Daniel, you're the living proof of their faith.
They'll see all that money.
I know you understand.
I mean... Sean?
Oh my.
Sean! You came back! I knew it!
You've grown up, Enano.
Do I look older? What? What happened to your eye?
Don't worry. It's okay.
Did that happen at the farm? Because of... me? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Daniel. I guess we gotta be nice, right? I'll say it's the past, but it's not, Daniel. It's really not.
It's over, Daniel. We just gotta walk on.
Does it... hurt?
No. Not as much as your haircut.
Right?
Shut up. It's different. I
Yeah.
kinda like it. Sean,
Why did they do his
I
hair
don't
like
wanna
that?
leave you there. Nothing I could do. I was so scared. I even thought you were dead. And
It's okay. We're together now.
yes. So, are you gonna stay with us now?
No, we gotta go.
We still need to go to Puerto Lobos.
But we don't need to. We have a new home now.
No.
Look.
One step so overwhelming. By the way, my name is Lisbeth Fisher. We all prayed for your safe return.
Oh, please.
Sean, you must be a believer now in our Lord, too.
Kind of, but I don't believe in what you're doing.
Kinda.
Daniel told me you had faith. That's how you got here.
Oh,
But
please.
first, I need Sarah Lee and Daniel to grab the medicine kit. We have to take care of our new guest. This is a place of healing.
Aw. Let's do it later. I want to talk to him now.
Daniel? Now.
Okay, Reverend Mother.
Let's go, Daniel.
Whoa. Hold on.
Well, Sean, it's a pleasure to meet you. This is a real blessing today.
She's so fake.
You were away from Daniel for quite a while.
I was in a coma.
Of course. I wasn't judging you.
You were.
So what is your plan, Sean?
None of your
This
business.
is a blessed family, and it would be good for Daniel to have you by his side. You should know that the Lord has big plans for him.
No, you have big plans for your pocketbook. God or you, facts. Are we gonna say that? Are we gonna get lippy? I'm not telling him about Daniel, Mexico, so... Ooh, but is it gonna cause problems? Ooh, but I want to say it. I want to be like, girl, you wish. We're not staying. See, I feel like I'll say Mexico with Daniel, and then later on I'll wish I had shaded her. We got one eye. Who cares? Maybe I should just say it. But she's so fake. Actually, no, I'm not going to tell her about Mexico because people don't need to know where we're going because we're on the run, so we're not saying that. Okay.
God or you?
God, of course.
Please. This isn't his home.
This isn't Daniel's home. That's where I'm taking him. In Mexico.
That
Why are you
sounds
telling
very
them?
Selfish. He has all he needs, right here.
Sounds more selfish to try and keep your main attraction.
Judge
Exactly.
not, lest ye be judged.
Girl, you judged me when I
Daniel
walked in.
will be staying here, whether you like it or not.
Daniel sounds more like a prisoner than a guest.
It saddens me that you see things that way, after everything I've done for him. I know why you're scared, Sean. That's because your heart's full of sins.
What?
I've heard everything about your journey, Sean. And I cannot let a sinner like you into my community. Not
Wow.
until you make
What? Are you serious?
I'm sorry, my son.
I'm not your son. And Daniel isn't gonna be your golden cow.
Speak on it.
Daniel, come on.
Why don't we ask him what he wants to do?
Do
Don't
not
touch
touch
me.
me.
Don't touch me.
What the fuck?
What did you do?
Nothing.
Enough. You spilled blood in the Lord's holy.
Sean, what happened?
Your brother came in here, impure and acting like a criminal.
Wow.
But he can be saved, Daniel.
She's right. You showed up, and look what happens. Like all the time. We
Wow.
pray for you. And
She's trying to manipulate you.
Let me lead you to the one true light that never goes out. I want to be your friend.
You're crazy. Let's get out of here, Daniel.
I want to stay. Just go.
There's your answer, Sean.
We're together again. So we can go, right?
Come on.
What? What?
Daniel! Let me go, asshole! Daniel! They're not your family!
Stop it.
You just need to have faith.
You can't just manhandle him like that. He's a
Daniel,
teen.
it's
What's
okay,
wrong with
Sean.
you?
Daniel!
There you go. Satisfied?
What?
Don't you ever come back.
Can we spit on him? Now we're not taking it no more. Get up. Get up. No, we're not laying on the ground. Come on.
Come on, kid. Don't make me do this. You're not gonna win.
If he gets slapped again, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, God. See? Sorry, y'all. Sean is getting beat up in my playthrough. I'm telling y'all I didn't want it this way.
Daniel!
Wow.
Daniel!
You're pissing me off.
Pissing you off, you're harboring my brother.
I have a legal right to stop any intruders. Like you.
I just want my brother.
But he doesn't want you. He was brought here, and this is where he's staying. Next time, I will not hesitate to use this.
Interesting. I didn't know God allowed beating up
Get out of
kids and threatening them with guns. That's not the God I pray to. This is what. Oh, see this. I have so many thoughts on this. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Sean.
Karen?
Oh my God.
This. Let's go.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Jacob. I was like, this MF, but no way. I knew she was. I was hoping we'd figure this whole thing out, but damn. I'm glad you got up, Sean. I remember one year I got jumped on Halloween. This guy punched me in the face, but I got up. He didn't punch me again, but I did get up. And I think it scared him and he ran off. But he took my candy that year. Last year I went trick-or-treating.
Sean, what happened to your eye?
He's not gonna tell you, come on.
Why the hell are you here?
Right?
How did you find me?
Well, I got a letter from Jacob. He said you were missing. And that Daniel needed help. I believed him.
So you finally decided to check on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm not getting either.
You know, Sean, sooner or later, we're gonna have to talk.
Where are we even going?
I already have a hotel room. You're gonna need to rest. And clean that dressing.
You know what? I like that he is an ally, though. I like that, you know, they threw that in, like, you know, it all seems kind of futile, but then his mother, which we've been, you know, hearing about for so long, we finally get to see her. That water must burn since he's been, you know, he's getting burnt out there in the sun. That would not be a fun bath for me. Or a fun shower, I mean. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Sean. I know, it's my bad. The humiliation in this episode is just, oh, it's so sad. He's going through so much, and I think he's handling it like, he's still trying to just be decent with people. He's not trying to be rude. He's not trying to be, you know, aggressive and combative. Like, he's genuinely just like, I just want to find my brother and go. And people are literally just like, let's hurt this kid. Like, that's so wrong. Oh, did she get him some clothes? He needs some new clothes. I mean, he's been out in the desert just sweating, honey. Sweating on the run. They got him the little bootleg Hollister top, bootleg Abercrombie, the bootleg Abercrombie and Fitch top.
Didn't clean the paint away, but that felt good.
Okay, let's see if there's anything else I need to do. Karen's stuff. Okay, I mean...
Karen seems to be on the move quite often.
She's kind of like them. She seems like kind of like a little bit of a Rolling Stone. And a little bit of a, like, wanderlust type person.
Damn. You look bad. Gotta change that dressing soon.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it looks pretty standard. Looks like, oh, it looks kind of rough. Okay. Let's talk to Karen, yo. It's gonna be an interesting conversation. I was not expecting that.
Wonder how long Karen has been here. Did she see one of Daniel's miracles?
Yeah, and what's her goal too? That's what I'm wondering. Because if she did you just watch and like not do anything?
So Karen did check it out.
Yeah,
Wonder
so
if she saw Daniel in action.
So she did get a flyer. So unless she went, I don't remember what's the date. Does the game tell us what the date is today? I don't know because he hasn't been writing. I don't think. Let's go to the end. Yeah, they're not telling me. I don't think the date. Oh, okay, so now he's writing again. Okay, cool. So after, what did he say? Snuck out of the hospital through the window, wasn't easy with only one eye. Didn't realize how effing high up I was, but he did a good job. Maybe it helped. I'm so not fit for the trip. Headaches are killing me. Have no cash, no nothing. Chased by so many ghosts. Gotta focus on what's most important. Reach Nevada, find Daniel. Aw. And then look how Daniel treats him when he gets there. I mean, I know Daniel's being manipulated, but like, this is kind of the reason I'm seeing why people don't like him, is because there's this... He just snaps. Like, he just has this aggression towards, like, everything. So hard to drive. Effing miracle, I haven't been in a wreck yet. Yes, thank God. Gonna pull over soon so I can rest. Driving in the dark with one eye is the absolute worst. Would feel a lot safer walking on the edge of a cliff on a moonless night. Oh my gosh, I would not want to do that. Racist dickheads beat me because I wouldn't let them humiliate me. Facts! But I'm glad we did. I'm glad, but it's like the cost of everything, man. My whole body hurts, stomach, lungs, but I don't care. My only priority is to find Daniel. No more gas, gotta walk. End of the road. Then we drew. Oh, so May 11th. Okay, now we have a date. May 11th, 2017. Walking the remaining miles to Haven Point. Why did I say Little Hope? Totally different game. Totally different developer. Through the desert. No food, no more water. My eye and skin burn like hell. Might actually die here, 10 miles away from finding Daniel. No, gotta hold on for him. Like, I just love that he's just pushing through. Like, I'm really proud of Sean. Like, he was so different in the beginning, and he's really just matured and grown. And trauma will age you. Trust me. Okay, Daniel has been brainwashed by a cult. He wants to stay with them, and I effed up with this reverend. I just fell right into her trap. I'm so stupid. Also, Karen, what is she doing here? How did she find us? Don't want anything from her. Nada. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, and I mean, you're is about as beggy as it gets. I mean,
kind of pretty. Wonder if she made it.
Like, I mean, we're really not in a good place. I'm not gonna check her bag just yet because I feel like we're gonna check her bag and she's gonna walk in.
I really should finish reading this someday.
I have not read the Bible fully either. Okay, what is there's nothing in... Oh, there's a casino token.
Sorry. I still have no game.
I'm not going to take the token.
The house always wins.
There you go. Facts, 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 facts. Oh, there's a tablet. Not yet. Oh, Karen's no. Okay, cool, cool. Does she leave that for us?
Be right back. We'll find out.
Right? I was going to say, yeah, right. Popped out for supplies. I'll grab some food in case you want to eat. New socks and shorts in the bathroom, all yours if they fit. Might be a good time to contact Jacob. His number is on the letter he sent. Be right back, Karen.
Jeez.
Okay.
It only took Supermom 8 years to give a shit.
Yeah, this is what I'm not understanding is like when she was in touch with the grandparents, she knew they were in danger then. Like she could have helped them at that point. But I also feel like saying that, I also kind of feel like she didn't help them because she was also she also had to deal with the grandparent, like her parents as an aspect to it. Like that was an element of the situation that I think she didn't fully want to deal with either. So I don't even think she would have wanted to come and visit them because it would have been like, then she'd have to see them too. I feel like because it's Jacob, it's like an outside party. She doesn't know Jacob. She doesn't really care. It's more like, okay, like this is a third party. This is not, the same. This is kind of different. Dear Mrs. Diaz, my name is Jacob and I worked with your sons Sean and Daniel on a farm in California. There were some problems and Sean went missing. I'm with Daniel now in Haven Point, Nevada. He gave me his P.O. box. He gave me this P.O. box address. Oh, so that's how he still carried her letter. This P.O. box address. So if you get this, I think Daniel might be in danger. He needs help to get out of here. I can tell you more if you contact me at this number. 775-555-0118. Please hurry. Thank you, Jacob. So I'm confused with Jacob because I first thought, I'm like, did he sell Daniel to the cult, or is it that he did it out of love? Like I'm just confused. Like what was Jacob's kind of end goal? But Jacob is kind of skittish, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just kind of did something and it wasn't really the right decision. But he didn't really have another option.
But he seemed different now.
Yeah, he's a mess.
You've come a long, long way, buddy.
Backpack.
This thing is killing my back.
Oh, I'm sure.
I got bruises on my bruises.
Okay, so it's just the same bag. We're not looking at it again. I need Sean to get some. I need Sean to get a rest because I've been putting him through a lot and I feel really bad.
This place is quite remote. Good. At least nobody will be looking for me here.
Good. I like that too. There's the phone. There's the road map.
This country is just way too big.
Okay. Why do we want to use the tablet?
This isn't her tablet.
Hey, to whoever just joined. Struggles with the many open apps, but should be okay for basic browsing geolocation. Password is 112708. Hope you find your son. Okay. Let's crack it open, see what we can find. I mean, we're not going to post anything, Sean. Let's be smart.
Technology. She came.
Oh, so she was looking them up. Okay, we're going to read this. Welcome to the new life at the Universal Uprising Church, Haven Point. Yeah, see, I was trying to figure out what denomination the church is. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I've commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. Matthew 28:19-20. Mission. Okay. A message from Reverend Mother Elizabeth Fisher. So we already know she's manipulative and a liar and fake. Ugh. She reminds me of people I know too. It's so aggravating. As the pastor of our holy church, I've devoted my life and love to the teachings of the gospel and our Lord. I was blessed in childhood to be given this calling, and it is my privilege to spread the word and preside over this loving, righteous community of Haven Point. I look forward to meeting each and every one who seeks out our humble refuge. Together we will begin the journey to a new life guided by the Spirit of the Lord and Savior. Bless you all. Okay. Again, there's more biblical quotes here. Haven Point, Nevada is a living oasis where individuals and families can live out their faith in a community dedicated to the teachings of Christ. All who share our faith are welcome to join us build a bridge to the Lord and his eternal estate. And I love what she said, like, don't judge lest you be judged, but then she was judging him, saying he's full of sin and that they could never accept him into the community. She just wants to be able to manipulate Daniel. So she doesn't want anyone older who's actually related to him to be involved in any way, because they're going to be like, you can't be doing this. Like, how much of a cut is he getting, like, of all this money you're making? And I'm glad he said a track, because that's literally what I wanted to say. It's literally like a circus act. Hospitality. Beloved, is it a faithful thing to do in all your efforts for these brothers, strangers as they are? 3 John 1:5. Gratitude. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118:24. Forgiveness. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Ephesians 4:31-32. But the gag is, she's already a liar, and we know she's a liar.
Doesn't look too humble.
We already know she's a liar because she, what was the thing she said? Oh, I forgot what she said now, but I was like, she's already proved herself to be a liar. I can't remember. What was it again? Okay, we're just gonna read this. It'll come back to me. A Slice of Haven Point by Robert Neal. Ooh, is this one of them? Is this one of them, whistleblower articles? One of the great mysteries of Nevada is how it balances the Holy Spirit with the holy dollar. Few tourists travel from around the world to seek religion here, but in the tight-knit Christian community, okay, so they're Christian, of Haven Point, Nevada, a charismatic pastor has inspired a devout following. As she told me in an interview at her peaceful church office, Reverend Elizabeth Fisher has spent her whole life as a humble disciple of the Lord, feeling the call to share his love and glory in this dark age. I had a powerful experience as a child that put me on the righteous path. Whatever this experience was, she's not talking about it. She smiles gently and touches my hand, but this is not about me or my story, as anybody in our wonderful church can tell you. And tell me they did. The members of the Universal Uprising Church speak with hushed awe of their pastor, and how she inspires them. Reverend Fisher just wants to share her blessings with us, says Corey Johnson, 34, a recent addition to the congregation. I was pretty cynical before I went to one of her revivals. You could feel the electricity when she spoke. People were crying, including me. Okay, so it's like a nice article, okay. And I like how it kind of reminds me of Twin Mirror, even though Twin Mirror came out after, of the articles that Anna did about the kind of little small area where
Looks like
people...
a roach motel.
Looks like a roach motel, sand snake motel.
Nobody will find me there.
Beds are super uncomfortable, but it's cheap. Nice pool, but dusty as F. Nice roadside motel, cool staff. Okay. I wonder if this is an actual motel in Nevada. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so we saw that. I think we do need to call Jacob. Okay, we're gonna check her. I guess we'll check her bag now. I kind of want to leave her stuff alone. Y'all know me. I'm a live and let live.
Peek, but whatever.
Oh no, why is there condo? Do you even want to know, bro?
Karen did her own road trip to get here.
It's chicory coffee. Oh, what does that say? Oh, and then she wrote on it, turning forward to look back, making the same choice. Twice, my solitude days and dreamy nights just to find myself looking forward to turn back. So she was writing poetry before, so it looks like she still kept that up, which is pretty cool.
Damn.
Oh. I'm kind of scared to read this.
Like to capture the world around her.
Oh, so this is her poems. Okay. Tracing closer every mile, my heart goes racing, sore. I remember, know the feeling. There's no fighting back that. And I read this, telling y'all I'm reading this because it's in a game. Do not. If you have a creative friend, family member, loved one who writes or paints or whatever, and they have a place where they have that information and they're, you know what I mean? Do not eavesdrop on that. Do not search in that. Like, as a creative, I can say, like, I have so many song ideas or songs or lyrics or little verses that, like, will probably never see the light of day. And I want that to stay that way. Not because they're whatever, but just because they're rough drafts, they're samples, they're things that are me that I don't want to share. They're not at my best. So just the thought of someone, like, reading those things is, like, would be infuriating. It would be very, embarrassing for me and very violating for me. So we're reading this because this is the game. In real life, I would not read someone else's poetry book. Absolutely not. If they had not given me their consent to do so. But we're just doing it because it's the game. But in real life, please do not do this. There's no fighting back that beating, tearing apart my core. Early morning blues, coffee, red-eyed truckers, and sad families. Bad eggs, not the waitress's fault. She's a quick, hurried one, probably ending a long night shift. Tag says Clementine. Ooh, I wonder if that's a kind of a Easter egg there. 22-ish, redheaded, dyed brunette, eyebrows and skin tone don't lie, Irish descent, owner's daughter maybe, Mahoney's, vague polite smile, busy mind, mildly clumsy, looks distracted, anxious. So she's just jotting down her thoughts too. Young cook called her Clemmy. Brother, boyfriend, apologizes when the orders are late and she's the one getting roasted. Do mom and dad know you're dating on the job, Clemmy? Mixing up work and love seldom make a good match. That a brand new baby bump. So is that a brand new baby bump under the stained apron? Ooh, she's just reading she's just up, girl. She is up in this diner, just like reading the folk. It's 2017 and young folk are still busy making babies. I guess nothing ever really changes. Oh, guess you can't judge. I don't know. Let me just make sure there was. Oops, sorry, y'all.
Our own road trip to get here.
I want to make sure I didn't miss any. There's only one page.
Karen does like to capture the world around her.
Okay.
Glad to know she learned the lesson.
Oh, that kind of makes me sad that he took that from that. Okay. We got a call on the phone.
Karen was always into low-tech. I even think it's the one she had back then.
Probably. Listen, them burner phones last forever. Like, they don't run out of style. Like, they just work. So it's sad when they don't have the battery, or when they lose the battery. It's like, dang, I need this. So we have the letter, but...
Jeez. It only took Supermom 8 years to give a shit.
Okay, so how do we make the call? Does he not want to do it right now?
I'm not going out. Better wait for Karen in here.
She wanted me to call, though. You're not going to call? Can we go on the TV? I've looked at everything, I think.
Time to hit up Jacob.
Okay. Like, right? I'm like, okay, let's get to the...
Karen was always into low-tech.
Okay, skip
I
this.
even think it's the one she had back then.
Do they want me to use the hotel phone? Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, let's call Jacob. I was like, does she want me to use the burner phone? Like, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I really want to find out what Jacob was thinking. I mean, at least this hotel has wireless phones.
Jacob, it's me, Sean.
Sean? No way. I've been waiting to hear from you for months. So you found my note in your sketchbook?
Yeah.
Where are you? You have to come here, Sean.
I know. I'm not far. In a motel.
Good. Listen, I can't talk right now. I gotta go.
Wait! Daniel, how's he doing?
Meet me tomorrow afternoon on Brandy Highway. There's a junction just above Haven Point. There's a wild mice ranch billboard there. I'll be there at 4.
Jacob, wait!
I can't talk, Sean. Be there tomorrow. Please.
Ciao. And Sean is so beat up. I'm just seeing it in his face. Oh my gosh. It feels so bad for him.
Damn.
Okay.
He couldn't really talk. All this is so messed up.
This is messed up. But now first I was thinking Jacob was bad. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe there was a little more to it. Close them up, honey. Close it up. It reminds me of Breaking Bad. I did watch a bit of Breaking Bad. I haven't seen the whole show, so don't be spoiling stuff. But I did see a bit of Breaking Bad, and my brother watched it, and kind of reminds me, being out here reminds me of Breaking Bad. It's such a funny show.
Fucked up that Karen showed up like that.
I mean, it's messed up. You need to take what you can get. We don't got no allies out here. We don't even know if Jacob's an op yet. We don't know, you know? Yeah, get some rest. I put Sean through a lot. I'm so sad. Yeah, get some sleep, bro.
If she comes back.
I feel like I like Sean so much more after he's gone through this.
Hey, sorry it took so long. Fucking store was packed. How you feeling?
She's like on the run herself.
Nothing broken? Altar boys don't fight fair.
Yeah. I'm okay.
No,
Double
altar
cheese,
boys don't fight fair.
onion, right?
That'll do.
You better accept it. We need food, honey. Munch and crunch, honey. Munch and crunch. Don't let that Leo ego get in the way of some food,
Got you
honey.
some gauze and antibacteria stuff for your eye. Hey, don't wolf that down. Or at least take a breath.
Like you care.
Aww.
Sean.
I do.
Come on, Karen. Don't act all hurt. It's too late. Where were you when I broke my leg when I was 13? Not with me. When Daniel got a bad flu a couple of years ago, you didn't sleep next to him every night. Where were you? Where were you?
Fair enough. So let's talk, because we do have to get your brother out of a cult.
I'm listening.
How did you two survive alone on the road for that long?
We got some help.
We just got lucky. And got some help along the way.
Yep.
Total strangers. We even had our own little family.
Good. How did you go to Beaver Creek?
You know I don't have to answer your questions, right?
You're right. So tell me what you want from me, Sean.
Nothing, Karen. I mean, what do you want from me? A fucking hug?
Hey, I just want you to know what I did and why. If you care.
Yeah, we need to know.
So
You're not gonna get closure. Yeah, we're not gonna get closure if you don't know.
All right. Why did you bail on us?
I wasn't meant to be a wife or a mother. I thought I was supposed to. I tried to pretend for many years. But I wasn't happy, and the urge to leave just became unbearable. I had no other choice.
Are you serious? You chose this life. You fell in love. You made your own choices, right?
Making your own choices doesn't mean you can never fool yourself, Sean. After I had Daniel, you were about 8, and Esteban's garage was getting busy. There was so much going on around me, yet somehow I just felt that my own life was just slipping away. Felt like an empty shell. Sean, it was the hardest decision I ever made. I knew I might never see you all again, but I took that responsibility.
Yeah, did he know? That would be a good question.
Did Dad know about all of this?
I was honest with your father. We did family therapy, but it wasn't about him. It was me.
We're just gonna say he was heartbroken. I don't like. We don't need to get petty.
He was heartbroken for months after you left. Years.
I was too. I was in love with your father. He was the best person I ever met.
But just not enough for you.
Something was missing from the equation, yeah. I was.
I'm interested to understand why she's like this. Like, it just seems a little deeper. Like, I don't want to call her, like... I wonder what was missing for her. Maybe she's selfish? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out what was it about that she was just like, yeah, I can't do this.
So what exactly are you doing in Nevada? You live around here?
No. I'm way out in Arizona.
Wow. So they could have gone there
I told
instead.
you. Your friend Jacob wrote my P.O. box and said Daniel was in trouble. That's it.
Arizona.
Arizona? Holy shit. It's just lizards and rocks.
Guess I found something there. New York didn't really do me good, so
Yeah, okay. Think I've heard enough.
I didn't have a choice, Sean. We only have one life, and I didn't want mine to be spent in regrets. For years, I fooled myself, thinking I'd find satisfaction into what society expected me to be, and that was my mistake. I hope someday you can understand that. But I never stopped caring about you. For what it's worth, I am sorry for hurting you and Daniel and Esteban.
I'm not gonna get in her like, okay, let me pause this, because sometimes they play with me. They be like, they give me like 10 seconds, they don't show no timer, and the next thing you know, he's like, F you, Karen. I feel sad. I feel sad for him, and I don't want to minimize what she did. To me, it sounds like it's like, I don't want to say selfishness, because I don't want people to think that I don't think you can make I think about like when you had 2 kids, girl, like, yeah, to be like, I feel like she, I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough information to really diagnose it. And I don't want to call it selfish, because I don't want to say like, oh, if you're a woman and you have kids, then suddenly, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't really want to go there because I'm not in that situation. But I feel like we need to know more about like, what was her wanderlust? Like, what was it that she said, I can't do this, I need to be on the move? What was it? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I guess we don't have enough info to really go by that, but I'm not going to attack her.
I know you are, Karen. It still doesn't change the way I feel.
That's fair.
Of course not. I know I can't change the past, Sean.
I don't think you would. I need some air.
Yeah, of course he misses her, just like Daniel did. Like, you know, he's just anger is on top of it, but he's so hurt. And now you're sitting with her, and it's not. Even the way she spoke, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I thought it was weird that she said, "We have to save your brother." She didn't say my son. You know what I mean? Our family. Like, just shows how disconnected she is with them, and disconnected from them. You know, and just her way of thinking about them. Aww.
Sean, whatever you want to say to me, this is the time. Let's just get it all out in the open. See what happens.
Because she's about to be gone again. What did you do? Why ghost us? Let's ask that. I think that's a good
I
question.
mean, I get you wanted to leave and stuff. Okay. But why would you ghost us like that? Not even a fucking birthday card.
I thought if I vanished, you would all move on.
No,
But I
not
wanted
from their
to
mother.
contact you guys so many times. I almost did.
I guess you wanted a clean
But
break.
you wanted a clean break from us.
I didn't want to be a part-time, pissed-off mother. Not fair to any of you. I left when Daniel was still very young, so he wouldn't remember me.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, it's more about Sean.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it on him.
I wasn't that lucky.
Oh, Sean, I know. Do you want to tell me how you felt then? Or now?
Feel guilty? I don't know if we feel guilty. Oh, yeah, we'll say guilty, because he didn't feel nothing. We know
I
that.
felt guilty that we weren't enough for you.
Oh wow, that's real.
No, you guys were the reason to stay. I left because of me. I hope I can make it up to you, Daniel, someday.
Don't say that.
I can start by getting his ass out of that church. Cult. Whatever.
So, yeah, so we're gonna get to ask everything. So I did want to ask, what did you do? Like, what was she doing?
So, what did you do when you left? Where did you go?
I pursued some dreams and failed. Learned the lessons. I guess all this time I tried to find out what really matters to me.
Which doesn't involve a husband and 2 kids.
It does to a lot of people. And I totally respect that. Just
But it
not
didn't to
me.
her.
I wasn't good at making plans, which is what most of modern life is about, right? School, job, marriage. Ask my mom and dad. They wanted me to follow their rules, their faith. Oh, I tried, but I wanted to find my own way, with no security blanket. Family, religion, social norms. It's just all about security, after all. But it all just looked like a sweet golden jail to me. I tried to escape that.
Yeah, okay, I feel like I'm understanding a little more, because there are people who feel like they're just like they don't have that. They're always searching for that thing that fuels them and that brings them that joy, and they can't find it, and that can be very depressing. So I can hear a little more where she's coming from.
Yeah. Hope it was worth it.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
It was. For now, I've found my place in the world, with like-minded people. I'm at peace with my fuck-ups and my decisions.
But it's like, if you were in Arizona and you did find a peaceful place, why didn't you... Unless she felt like she was just never going to come back into their lives. That's what it sounds like, if it wasn't for this.
How do you make peace with bailing on your parents, your husband, and your kids?
I know, that's hard to understand. But I think people should know who they are. Not fake it for anybody.
Yeah, I want to know if she missed us. She did,
So,
but...
did you ever actually miss us? Or Dad?
Of course, Sean. I do miss your father. He had such a big heart.
They would have been such a beautiful couple, too.
He could brighten up a rainy day. That was like his superpower. But above all, I missed watching you grow up. See how you saw the world. I missed sharing these moments with you, Sean.
Yeah.
We used to do so much stuff. Like when you taught me to ride because Dad sucked. Or when we went camping near Vancouver. Just me and you.
You always loved night skies.
I did stargaze a lot when I was in California.
Trust me, the further south you go, the better it gets.
I'm happy with how that went.
You sound so... careless. It's like you can't even realize how much pain you've caused.
I do care. That's why I'm here. To help you and your brother. If I didn't step up to help him now, I couldn't live with myself.
Yeah, but it's like the worst possible scenario. Like sis. I wonder if Karen's gonna die. I hope not. But I think she definitely don't ask for a smoke, go back inside, don't ask anything. We could just sit here. Maybe just sit here. Sit here and be quiet. I think
Esteban hated when I smoked. He didn't want me to die an early death. Fuck. Life can be so cynical sometimes.
I remember he would smoke sometimes. Long ago.
We didn't fight much, but when we did, I would go out on the porch and light up so I could calm down. Esteban would come over and ask for a drag. And then we'd just look up at the sky and watch the stars. Or the planes. I do miss that.
I used to do the same with my best friend Lila. Sitting on the porch. Just letting time go.
That's when you know someone is good to you. When you can just sit together. Shut the hell up and watch the universe do its own thing.
last summer I kind of had that opportunity. My friends and I went to the harbor front, and there was this thing where we hadn't really planned how long we were going to stay, and we ended up staying a little bit later. And it wasn't evening yet because it was summer. It was last summer, and it was like, because it takes so long for it to get dark in summer, and there were boats on the water, people were partying on the boats, and we were just sitting on the it was kind of like an artificial beach, and sitting on the chairs there, and we would switch spots with each other and talk, and it was just so relaxing. It was so beautiful, and it was just one of those moments that I was so grateful for. And not just because, we didn't get a lot of moments like that because of COVID, but it was just a beautiful, beautiful time. And I remember sitting there just thinking, wow, like I just want to live in this moment. Like I just am so happy, and I'm so peaceful, and I'm so, just surrounded by so many people who love and care about me. It was really, really nice. So I get what she means.
I gotta change this dressing.
Okay, let's go.
I'm happy with how their conversation went.
Sean, I know I can't change the past. Or what I did. But this is about helping your brother. You gotta trust me this one time.
I agree. Sorry, Sean. We know.
I know.
Look at his foot. Oh my god.
It's still hard. But yes. We have to be a team to rescue Daniel.
We can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How?
We need to get in touch with this Jacob. He obviously knows a lot more than us about the church.
Well, I called him when you were out. We can meet with him tomorrow.
Okay, good. I also got these, just in case.
Ooh! Karen not playing!
Better take care of the eye.
So, do you need any help with that?
Let her help. Let her help. Come on.
Yes. Thanks.
Yeah.
So, you feel like telling me the story here?
When we have time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let her help. Makes me sad kind of watching their relationship. Because he's so guarded and a little, But he has to be. I understand. But I am sad for him. And I do feel like she just kind of cut that part of her life off and said, I'm in Arizona now. My mind is here. And I don't got to think about that. And I can also see a little bit how from a young age she had that kind of mentality against kind of, the religion and the authority and the so I can understand how once that's embedded in you, like, I don't like this, when you continue to put yourself into that, that's not going to change how you feel about it. I don't want to justify, because there's so many people, this happens to so many people, and I don't want anyone to think I'm justifying it in any way, or that I would want to do that to my own children one day, but just trying to see, I'm really trying to understand what she's thinking and why she did what she did. She gave him an eye patch. Okay.
How do I look?
It looks good.
Great.
Thank you, Karen.
Big day tomorrow, so we should get some rest.
Yeah. I'm ready to get Daniel.
Okay. So I'm gonna see. We'll see how this goes. We're already at like almost an hour and a half. We'll see about the Jacob conversation. If there's a separate part for that, and then we're gonna go after Daniel, then we may stop it before then, but we'll see. I'm still shook that Karen's here. I did not expect that at all. Thank God they didn't expose that online when I was looking things up that I needed to for the episode, because I would have been so upset if I knew.
Sure he's gonna show up?
He better. He promised.
Well, if he doesn't find us, we'll find him.
Boom.
I can't believe how much crap you guys have been through. Makes me want to punch in the face each and every asshole that got in your way.
Yeah. Good thing we got to meet amazing people, too.
Life on the road is all about that. The sweet encounters.
Hope I can see them again someday.
Oh, you will. So tell me about Daniel. What's he like?
Little rascal, we'll say that. That's
He's
true.
a little rascal. He never stops.
Just like you did, you know? Heads up. Is that him?
Yep. Wait here.
I'm praying this is not a setup, but I don't think Jacob's gonna do it. I don't know. We can't trust nobody.
Sean,
But Jacob looks so different.
what happened?
Can you explain? Yeah, let's just cut to the chase.
Jake, I'm not mad, but you better explain everything.
I didn't know where else to go. Listen, I saw Daniel come back to the camp that night. Like he was in shock or something. Then I heard all these sirens and I got scared. I packed a few things, I took a blanket from your tent and we left together.
Okay.
I also kept the cash you made on the farm. It's in my car.
You did right, I guess?
You did right, Jake. Thank you.
You have no idea what he looked like when I found him that night, Sean. He was in bad shape, shocked and mute, and all by himself. I couldn't just leave him there.
Yeah, let's find out. I kind of want to know what's going on. Let's hear
What
it.
about the others? Hannah, Penny. What happened to them?
We got the letter, though, so we know a little bit.
They ran over to Meryl's place when they found out Finn and Cass were gone. That was the last time I saw them. Then on our way out here, Daniel told me more about what happened that night. Finn's murder. The blast. Daniel feels he's gotta redeem himself for what he did.
Oh, no.
I need to get to him, Jacob. He's not guilty of anything. I should have protected him better.
I'm telling you to be careful with the Reverend Mother. She's waited her whole life for somebody like Daniel. The Reverend knows how to manipulate people. She's good at this. He wants to stay with her. Daniel has faith in the Reverend now.
Yeah, let's ask what he did, because I'm kind of confused.
Did you even try to stop her?
Sean,
Whoa,
stop it.
calm down, calm down.
Why did you think I wrote to your mother? Come on. There's no way they're gonna let you take him away.
Too bad. We're not gonna ask for their permission. You must be Jacob. I'm Karen. Hi.
Okay. I don't know if you want to do this, but I have an idea.
Can he give us our money back
I
first?
think school must be over by now, but Lisbeth will stay at the church with Daniel for his special classes. That'll give us time to sneak into the compound before we get to them.
I'll be on the lookout. Keep watch in case it all goes to shit. Sean, stay on the walkie.
Sounds like a plan.
One more thing. We have to get my sister, too. Sarah Lee.
Really, Jacob? Come on, man. She's with your parents.
I know. Please, listen, Sean. She's not safe here. She's sick. They believe in everything Lisbeth says. And she says she'll cure Sarah with prayers. I know you understand, right?
Damn, Jake.
We need his help too, Sean.
Yeah,
Okay, Jake. I'm listening.
Lisbeth knows what's wrong with Sarah Lee. We need to find her medical record. I think it's in her home office. Then I'll go get Sarah Lee while you get Daniel. Okay?
Fine.
Sure.
I'm gonna trust you on this, Jacob. All good for you, Karen.
What if Daniel won't go with you?
yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
He will. I know him.
This is gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see what happens. Like, how is this even gonna work? But stealth, y'all know I love a stealth. I'm so bad at listen, I'm so bad at stealth in games though, but in these games they're a little more lenient with you, so I think we finna be alright. Oh my gosh. Let's do this.
Karen?
I'm in place. I can see the whole camp. Let me know if you need anything. Be careful, Sean.
Got it. Thanks.
We gotta be careful now. If anything happens, let me do the talking, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. Let's get this over with.
Okay. I low-key love... One
Elizabeth's
sec.
house is right behind the church, so in and out.
Okay. And you sure Lisbeth will have those files on your sister?
Watch out, Sean. There are people right outside.
Oh, shit. How many?
Just 3. A man with his kid on one side, and a woman alone on the other.
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
People aren't supposed to come and go around the church once the service is over. Better to avoid them if we can.
Yeah, they're probably keeping watch. Okay. Can we go through the back?
So, did you grow up out of here?
No. In another community back east. When Elizabeth came out here to start Haven Point, my folks followed her and brought me along.
Oh.
Must have been hard on you.
Kinda. 8-year-olds don't want to go to church all day.
Grown people don't always want to go to church all day either.
She knows how to gamble, all right.
Look how different the weather is from when... Well, this cloud is pretty ominous. Can I... Like, do they want us to go through the back? I can't even run. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, so it doesn't want me to go this way. So we gotta find a way past them, I guess? Okay, and then I can talk to her on the walkie? Okay. So let's... And I can't really run, y'all, so we're just gonna... I can, like, do a... I can power walk. I can walk with my fists. But that's about it. Okay. Yeah, what should we do now?
Karen, everything all right?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I found the best hiding spot. The view is kind of great.
Cool. Be careful, though. You never know.
Thanks, Sean. I will.
She's not... That's what I'm saying. Like, how's she in a hiding place? Is she hiding now? While we're still trying to, like, figure this out. Okay, so there's a woman there. Okay, does Jacob have an idea of what we're supposed to do? Like, oh, car. Can we do something with the car? Like, he's just like, let's figure it out. Like, yeah, do you have a plan?
This place feels so different when it's empty and silent.
Yeah, it's creepy. Like, why didn't we go through the back or something? Why are we going through the front? Okay. Like, this plan doesn't make any sense. I feel like she's literally leaving people out here to, like, you know, watch for us. She's probably like, he's gonna come back, he's gonna try, like, let's make sure, you know, we got some people in place. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, we're gonna get caught by whoever was here, right? Unless they don't care. Okay, she's not looking, so... I'm not gonna give her no time of day.
Okay. There it is. Looks empty.
Let's hope so.
Right?
Luckily for us, we never close our door.
I wish we...
Door is a closed heart, she says.
Girl, that's how you get robbed. I wish we could have explored the community a little more, though. But I don't think we'll probably won't be able to.
Can't believe Daniel really lives in this depressing house.
Oh, we did it. Now we have a little bit more time.
Yes, we do. Nice work. So where are the files?
Right there, in her office. Ugh, of course it's locked.
But that door's locked.
Her open
That's a
door
closed
speech is
heart.
just another lie.
Yep.
We gotta find a way in.
Fuck. Think there's a key somewhere?
Maybe she's too cautious not to have a spare set around.
Okay. Let's get to looking. So we might not have had time. Okay, so... Oh, okay.
Are you okay, Jake?
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's just so full of memories and stuff.
Okay, we'll save that for another time.
Lisbeth sure likes to be on pictures.
She's definitely doing it for the gram.
Damn. This is so artless.
Well, on brand then. Okay, I'm trying to look at things quickly because I don't know.
Confide and convince? 15 steps to a good speech.
Yikes.
Yeah. Nice read for a saleswoman.
Get her.
Evenings in here must be so much fun.
Probably not. I wonder if there's gonna have like a plot twist, like she has like some evil secret.
Whoa. This place is worse than army camp.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. Daniel, household duties. Make bed every morning, clean dishes after every meal, vacuum hall and room weekly, take out trash Monday, wash hair every 2 days, help with Sunday laundry, count your blessings daily. Oh god. I just washed my hair today though and let it air dry. My curls are
Coaxing less and
popping.
more. Get Daniel his favorite cereal.
Ew, that looks gross.
The moat and the bean.
What? Patient name. Antibiotics for yeast infection? Oh my gosh. Do we have to be reading this? Advil for stress anxiety. We did not need to know she had a yeast infection. I could have lived without that info.
Might be enough to open that door.
Okay, wait a minute. Pills. Look at the pills.
This is a lot of pills. Especially for someone who doesn't believe in science.
Yeah, she's just another hypocrite.
Daniel's haircut makes much more sense now.
Yeah, it seems like they just did it. It's probably part of the control. Can we go into her medicine cabinet? No. Okay, keep looking. I'm just looking quickly because I just fear there's like some invisible timer and then they're going to be like, oh, time's up.
Is this Daniel's room?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Man. It's depressing.
Well, Lisbeth doesn't believe in material possessions.
Oh, really?
So,
Doesn't mean you need to decorate your house like a prison.
Okay.
Don't see anything of interest.
Yeah, what I was saying before, I would have loved it. I wonder if there's going to be like some plot twist, and meanwhile she's like, I don't know, she's like a body under her bed or something.
Whoa. They kicked her out of church? Now they're thirsty.
From Michael Bloom to Lisa Fisher. Dear Reverend Fisher, this is Michael Bloom, and I know it's been a long time since we last talked, and I know that our talk was not a happy one. Despite our differences, we all knew you were a devout spirit to be reckoned with. Nobody has been surprised by your words and deeds, touching so many people. I hope you believe it when I say we're all proud of you. But we are also sorry and ashamed for asking you to leave the church without understanding the power of your faith, as we need to remind ourselves mistakes can be life lessons. Even prideful deacons should be humble before the Lord's wisdom. We hope you find in your heart to forgive us, and we'd be honored to host you for a visit anytime you wish. Okay, so was this recently? I wonder if that was a recent message. Newspaper, what's going on here?
She sure likes to gaze at her own success.
She seems like she's probably like a narcissist.
Is everything all right in there?
Yes. We're trying to get into her office. She's locked it up, so it has to be there.
Fine. I'll let you know if I see anything unusual.
Got it.
Okay.
What a great fucking family portrait.
I'm looking. I'm sure we gotta hurry. Oh, there's a key. Take the key.
Okay. I found a key.
good. Let's try it.
Okay, give me a sec. Let's look around. I think we have a little time. A little time.
Oh, shit. Looks like the Reverend Mother got to this letter before Jake.
Oh no! Thank you so much for telling me about Daniel. I'm on my way to Haven Point now. Please let Daniel know without getting him or you in trouble that his family has not forgotten him. I don't know where Sean is, and I hope we can find him too. I hope the best for you, and if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask for help. I'm there. Wow, and she got it. That's a bad sign. So she knew this was coming. Yeah, can we tell her?
Hey, I found your letter for Jacob. Too bad Lisbeth found it first.
She took it from the mail? Damn that woman.
Yeah. She checks everything that comes and goes into the community.
So, girl, why didn't you put it in code? Like, hope you have a great day, but it means something else.
That will definitely explain what's going on with Daniel.
Oh, God. We're searching her nightstand. What are we going to find up in here?
Okay. What the? She's completely obsessed with his power.
Oh, I'm sure. Daniel, tired after using gift. Nothing gives him energy after a new diet. He acts on his own. Scripture won't impel him. More prayer, more study. Daniel pouty today after lesson. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Not yet. Must show grace. Wow. So she wants to hit him. Trust in the Lord. But it's not your child. Anyway, I did cry today watching the miracles. The child must be a vessel. What will he deliver onto us and when? She's crazy. Look on the bed. I don't see anything.
I swear. Even her bed looks stern.
Okay, look quickly. Okay, we can look out the window.
Nice prison view, dude.
Can we go in there? Okay, we're gonna check Daniel's room.
Does she even believe in any of this?
Ooh, good question. We're not us going in her underwear drawer. Did nobody need to see that? Close that. Close that up. Nobody. It'd be real intrusive sometimes. I'd be like, do we need to do this?
Did she teach Daniel how to play this?
We did not need to see her bras. Found out she got a yeast infection. Like it's a little personal for me. It's a little more personal than I would like to get with her.
I'm not surprised he kept that ugly thing.
Are we gonna take it? Yeah, we could take it because we're gonna leave.
He was so bad when he found it.
Let's take it.
This is still better than that ugly white shirt she's making him wear.
Yeah, let's take that because we're gonna probably give it back to him. Okay. I feel like Jacob's not gonna make it out of this. I'm sorry. It's not looking good for him. If she knows,
this is quite the change from Power Bear and Friends.
If she knows that, oh yeah, and if you look at the pictures, so many of them have like Jesus or like crosses or like the church. If she knows that he was in church with the mom, his time is ticking too.
Whoa, Daniel still has this.
Aww.
He misses Finn. What a waste.
Wait, Finn's bracelet. Oh, girl, who cares about him?
The Book of Daniel. So much for Hot Dog Man.
I, Daniel, was troubled in spirit, and the visions that passed through my mind disturbed me. I approached one of those standing there and asked him the meaning of all this. So he told me and gave me the interpretation of these things. The 4 great beasts are 4 kings that will rise from the earth, but the holy people of the Most High will receive the kingdom and will possess it forever. Yes, forever and ever and ever. Okay. What's... Oops, no.
Book of Daniel. Huh. They're so cute.
Aw, that's a cute picture with Sarah. Did he draw that, or she drew that, maybe? Because, I mean, his drawings are a little... He's given this. I don't know if he given... You know, the rest of that, no shade.
What is this? Daniel Fisher? Oh, no. That's total bullshit. And creepy.
What? So she's trying to, like, adopt him? Oh no! See, this woman has this whole plan. This is very scary.
He looks happy. Fuck! I can't believe I missed it.
Oh, it's not your fault. You were out for the count.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
Oops. No.
He looks happy. Fuck! Is she forcing him to do this? Why is he accepting all that?
Oh, so he just has to keep rewriting it. Those who I love I rebuke and discipline, so be earnest and repent. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Shit. People are really all over his power.
Oh gosh. Dearest Daniel, I know you may never...
So much for secrecy.
I know you may never read this, but I had to reach out after witnessing your Holy Spirit last week. I'm a sinner. I've not been a church-going woman for years, but I heard a story from my neighbor about Elizabeth Fish, and not Elizabeth Fish. Not Not Miss Fish, honey. And your miracles. I could feel the Lord whisper to me, and then I drove all the way from Chucky to Haven Point. When I saw your angel face, I knew your faith was coming back. I knew my faith was coming back. You showed us that God is alive and working through Daniel. You raised the cross like he raised Jesus. I have found my faith again and am more strong than ever. You were sent to prove that God's love is real. I am saving money to see you again and pray I can be of service forever. Your servant, girl, Lori Conway. P.S. If you want to talk, here's my number. Is this woman not grown? Yeah, see, and again, listen, I do believe in God. I'm not making fun of that. I'm just making fun of how she wrote it, and not her calling her Elizabeth Fish. I'm dead at the fish. Like, girl, not the name change. Okay, let's open this door. What's in here?
Locked, of course.
We could try the key.
Shaped. Maybe it opens the other door.
Okay. I'm not going to spend any more time here. I wish we could find out if there was another key, because I would like to know. What's in the garbage?
What is
Oh, that was this. Sorry, that was the ticket things. Okay.
Daniel Fisher? Oh, no. No, that's total bullshit. And creepy.
That is creepy. She's just trying to get full control of him. Okay, I think we're good.
Did she teach Daniel how to play this?
Okay, we're going to try the key, and I'm going to hope the key is going to work. Because I don't want to waste too much time here, because no, we're not breaking, try the key. The key should work. I'm hoping the key works.
Yes.
Good.
That's the one.
Perfect.
I kind of like Jacob clean-shaven a little
Is her
more.
personal archive or something?
Yeah. She keeps track of everything in here. Stuff about my sister must be in this one.
Okay, I've got something. Must be what you're looking for.
So what does she have, like bronchitis or something? Or pneumonia?
She has pneumonia?
Yeah, okay. That's horrible that she's not curing it,
And
because
what I get,
that could mess
Elizabeth
up with her
knows
lungs.
damn well she needs medical treatment.
Oh, she
That's
does.
criminal. She's insane. Look, she has a file on you too.
You can take a peek and see how she really treats her flock.
Man, what's all this? Were you, like, sick? Conversion therapy? Did they... wanted to cure you from... being...
Pretty much.
Oh.
I always showed more interest in boys than girls. They thought I was a freak. A sinner.
Did you tell your parents?
Didn't you...
But they're
tell your
so
parents?
manipulated, right?
You kidding? They wanted her to do that. Mom and Dad thought I had a demon inside. So did I. I really did believe I was a sinner, so I thought I had to atone for my sins.
I mean, we know what he's talking about, so I'm not going to imply that.
And, how did that go?
Not good. I just prayed all the time and stopped hanging out with boys, girls, everybody. I
Aww.
got depressed, paranoid.
Damn, Jake.
After a few years, I was in a really bad place. I tried to hurt myself. Elizabeth was very upset. We had a long chat. She told me I should leave.
Wow.
Go see the world and figure things out.
No, she just didn't want you there.
I don't really get her, Sean. But Elizabeth does believe in all of this stuff.
I had no clue about your life here. I'm sorry, Jake.
I'm sorry I brought Daniel here. I was just so blown away when I saw what he could do.
Yeah, see, that's why...
It's like a real miracle.
This is that bull.
I thought I'd found my faith again.
Girl.
Instead, I just hurt him.
Yeah, that's the thing that kind of, you
Then
know...
let's make things right. We just have to get Daniel out of here.
I hope so. And I'll get my sister to a hospital. Have her treated. I hope they'll help her.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna say keep my money. You didn't need to take my money. I mean, I would have been gone, I guess, anyway, but... I don't know if we're gonna say that. We're not... I need the money, though. He needs to give me my money back. He knows I worked for that money, so you got your money that you worked for. What you need my money for?
Yeah. Anything would be better than here.
Right. I just hope they can still cure her.
I hope so, too. It's very scary.
Are you there?
What's up?
You got company. That thug who works for Elizabeth. He's just holding some files. Doesn't seem to be onto you.
This guy is dangerous, Sean.
Hey,
Trust me.
I have a good plan to get him out of your way. He'll give you more time. Just give me the word.
Okay, we gotta do it. We need to have a choice.
Yeah. See what you can do.
I will. Get ready.
Oh, I hope she doesn't get shot
Sean.
because of me.
We gotta hide. Now.
Oh, God, 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 God.
Hurry
Ooh.
up.
Oh my God, go in the closet. Get in the closet. Get in the closet. Oh, but he has files. What if he brings them into the closet? Oh, shit.
We need to hide. Man, if he finds us here, we're screwed.
Wait, then get in somewhere. What you doing? Wait, wait, wait. What are you doing? Get inside somewhere. Oh, we gotta find somewhere else? Window. Oh, get in the closet! Oh my God, what is Jacob doing?
Weird. Better tell Elizabeth about this.
My heart is beating, y'all. No.
Huh? What the fuck is going on?
Sean, do you think
It's gotta be Karen.
he's gone? Let's get out of here.
What did she do? Did she run somebody over?
Man, that was...
Oh my gosh. We could have totally got caught and shot.
I can't believe this type of shit still happens today.
Oh, I feel really bad for Jacob. Secretive, refused to compete in sports, shows little interest in girls, questions the scripture. Jacob feels shame. Feel the Lord working through me to save Jacob from himself and the temptations of sin. Oh, please. I've told his parents that he must attend daily prayer sessions with me until they have cast out his confusion. This is a test of my faith, and I will not fail him or Jacob. The flyer is nobody. Okay, so it's a conversion therapy flyer. Oh, Jacob's note to another boy. Hi, Bruce. Meet me in the parking lot at 11 p.m. Be careful. Can't wait to see you again. Oh, because he put XO.
Shit. Why did Daniel tell her so much?
I know. This is Daniel's problem, man. What happened to Daniel in Seattle? Does anyone else know what he can do? Search for any living relatives. Daniel's personality traits. Missing mother, likes to be creative, build things, trains his gift regularly, doesn't remember everything or doesn't want to, pouts too much, spoiled, misses old friends, Noah, Lila, likes to watch my sermons, mumbles in his sleep, loves Choco Crisps. Today, Daniel told me about his layover in Beaver Creek, Oregon. He was hiding out at his grandparents and made friends with another boy like him, Chris or Chris. Of course, he wanted to stay. The police showed up, but Daniel wasn't clear about what happened next. I know he's holding back, but the Holy Spirit will free him from his sin of omission. Oh my gosh.
He was kind of sketchy, but...
So...
Whoa.
John Bowen, incarcerated in Salt Lake City, 1997 to 2008, still has contact among white gangs. Oh my God, strong faith but never read the Bible. Former meth addict, sensitive topic, inclined to pride. Newspaper clip 3, teenagers robbed liquor store owner shot dead. On the night of September 20th, a group of masked young men broke in Sally's liquor store, South Salt Lake. Under the influence of alcohol and drugs, they beat the clerk and stole the cash register. When caught by the store's owner on his way out, the oldest man pulled a gun and... Dear Elizabeth, I found your address in my jacket this morning. I remembered how I ended up in this motel room last night with a meal in my stomach and a warm light in my chest. I can't thank you enough for what you did. Your kind and patient words pulled me out of a downward spiral. I've been following you for weeks, if I remember correctly. You said you were looking for hands to help you build something. Okay, so she definitely is like, you know, she'd be looking for the wounded birds to kind of help her out.
We shouldn't be here.
Okay, can we look around still?
Ready?
No, not yet. Wait, hold on. Oh, shoot. Did he... I can't... Oh, no. Hopefully they still give me that timer.
The fuck?
What is it?
I think that's the file Nicholas had. Take a look.
What? Is she trying to adopt Daniel?
That's scary.
Exactly. And she's doing it under the table, of course.
Man.
They should keep that for proof. I would take that. Oh, okay, Sean, whatever. We gotta go, though, so... Oh, I kind of want to search her stuff, but we're running out of time.
She's running a typed ship here. Gotta give her credit for that.
I guess. Let's look around.
I don't think there's anything worth a look in here.
Okay. I just want to make sure we don't miss anything, y'all.
Fuck. She's done some serious research.
Oh, no.
Still acts
Yikes.
all naive.
So they're looking for them still. Oh, 'cause she's fake. She's fake as hell.
Seriously. How can she ignore that?
Okay, what does it say? Dear Reverend Fisher, I hope you will forgive what must feel like an intrusion into your church and beliefs, but I have a great respect for what you've built over the past decade. I have no doubt the Lord has chosen you for a reason. I'm a longtime personal family friend of the Hackermans, including their precious daughter, who has had too long a time of illness. Blessedly, there is some medical help available that her family has, however, denied due to your advice. They see her pneumonia as a spiritual problem that only you can solve through prayer. While I believe that is partially true, I believe that we have to work with the miracles provided by medicine. Which is funny, because she's taking pills, so she's taking pills for her yeast infection, and she's taking pills for her anxiety, but this little girl can't get treatment for her pneumonia. This chick is evil. I hope you can see the severity of the situation is, as I feel some personal responsibility for Sarah Lee and her family, who are devout people. I'd like to talk next week if possible and hear your take on this matter. I hope you're not offended by my outreach. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Sincerely, Reverend Oliver Grant. So Oliver was like, listen, sis, you playing some games up there. We need to, like, get this girl some help.
Is she actually scared of me?
No, she's fake. Fellow members, I'm sending you this message as a warning that our church may have a disturbed stalker who claims to be Daniel's brother. Wow! He's a Mexican teenager with one eye, between 16 and 18, who calls himself Sean. Do not engage him in any way. If you happen to spot him, do not call the police. Alert me or Nicholas at once. He must not be allowed near Daniel or any other... So why is she saying don't call the police? Because she knows then she would lose Daniel too. So she can't do that. He must not be allowed near Daniel or any other members of the church. I pray I have not alarmed you, but we have a responsibility to protect ourselves from any outside threat. Bless you all for your faith, love, and strength, Reverend Fisher. See, I knew she was going to get them to... She was going to sick them on us. I knew it.
Daniel out of here before she gets too much attention.
Oh, so she's looking for marketing. Oh, yeah, girl. This is her ticket out. This is her ticket out, honey. Is there anything else, or we're good? Why couldn't they ship us with Jacob? I would have liked Jacob. Okay, I don't want to say this again. I would have liked to see him with Jacob more than... But Jacob was so skittish, so that's the problem.
Does she read anything else?
Does she even read that? Is she really reading that? That's the problem. Okay, we gotta go. So I gotta get Jacob to say it again. I don't know how to... Let's see if I leave the room if he... Can I get out? Yeah, Jacob's like really skittish, so I just don't think that would have worked. And he's kind of self-involved a little bit, like he has his own stuff to do.
Your mom is hardcore, Sean.
Oh my gosh!
I guess she is.
I was like, did she run someone over? She set a building on fire.
I'll go get Sarah Lee while you get Daniel. Then let's meet up at the car, okay?
He's gonna get shot.
You be careful, okay?
You too,
Jacob ain't gonna make it.
Good luck.
Jacob ain't gonna make it. And I hate to even say that, but I just feel like seeing the treatment of some of these games for like people who are in the community. Like, oh, I don't want to spoil it, but I played another narrative adventure where someone was
Come
who
in, Karen.
was really nice, and they were like,
See anything?
No, you're all clear.
okay,
Awesome. Talk later.
okay, we're gonna go. Okay, the lady's gone. We gotta go to the church, I think, right? Can I go through the back door? So what was I gonna say? Like, I don't know. Sometimes the way characters kind of end up in these kind of like those. There's a character. I don't want to spoil it, but something happened to a character in another game that I played who you find out just before that you find out that they're gay, and then something bad happens to them. So I'm worried about Jacob. I don't know if this is gonna end well.
Locked, of course.
Oh, great. Okay. Go 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 go. Look at this. Look at this. Karen's like, play with me if you want to. She done set the building on fire. She said, you need a distraction? That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good distraction, Karen. Uh-oh, who is that? Oh, is that Karen? Oh, hey, Karen. I was like, who is that? Hey.
Accomplished?
Yep. Now the hard part.
Did you find what Jacob needed?
And a whole lot more. Thanks for the help. That was pretty sweet.
I try.
You did well.
Hey, I'm here if you need me, Sean.
I know.
I know, Karen. Thanks.
No problem.
She gonna die. I mean, I'm just getting that vibe. Everyone, all these allies, y'all know how this goes. Everyone's all like, I got your back, and we're finally getting in touch, and then it's gonna go left. Here we go, showdown time, y'all.
So you know what you're gonna do?
No. But let's do it.
I think this is probably gonna end, so we can just play it through and see what happens.
Let your power speak through this young vessel.
Oh God.
I am your humble
Sean.
servant and will obey
The hell
your
is this?
every command. Speak to me.
It's Daniel.
Speak.
It's giving ritual.
Kinda special. Hey,
Sean, you came back?
enano. Little cub. Come with me, Daniel. We're leaving.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Oh my gosh.
She's full of shit, dude. And she's using you.
Daniel has made his choice, Sean. But I'm offering you to join us again.
No, you
Put your
weren't.
Faith in me, and you'll be family.
Never.
So that's your final decision. May the Lord have mercy on your lost soul.
I'd be like,
It's
may the
time
Lord
for
have
you
mercy
to
on your
leave our
yeast infection.
sanctuary.
That's what I would say.
Right now.
Not without my brother.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. She's my family now.
Daniel, listen. She's not your family.
Sean? Who is she?
Our mother. She came here. For you.
Oh, praise the Lord. Another miracle at our church. Wonderful. It's all right, Daniel. Go see her. I mean, she's right there. Don't be afraid.
I don't know her.
Of course. I know. This is hard for you, my son.
Stop calling him that. You're just manipulating him, you sicko.
Get her.
That's in the eye of the beholder.
No, it's
But
not.
since you are his mother,
Yeah, his actual
let me
mother.
ask you,
They gonna kill
how
her.
could you let your child wander alone in the wilderness?
That ain't none of your
Where
business.
were you when Daniel was lost? Where?
Listen, Daniel.
It's none of your business.
I came here as soon as I found out you were here on your own.
I'm not on my own.
Children are a gift from the Lord.
I wish this lady would stop
They
talking.
are
Like,
a
girl,
reward
can she get the
from
Finn
him.
treatment?
You were blessed with a divine gift,
Yeah, she was, not you.
and you cast him out into the world.
Who the hell are you?
Right?
Have been his mother once, but when you abandoned him, you also gave up your right.
No, she
Isn't
did
your God all
not.
about forgiveness?
No, that's not how it works.
You have no idea.
what the Bible says.
Neither do
How
you,
can you
clearly.
pretend to care about these two children? You left them and your husband to seek out your base desires.
Daniel, honey, she's trying to trick you. Please, think by yourself.
Exactly.
Smarter than this.
Daniel, she's responsible for what happened to your father.
You don't know anything. It was an accident. That's what this world is about. Accidents, injustice, pain. I'm just so sorry, Daniel. I know how much I hurt you and your brother by leaving. I know it's not enough, but I hope we can talk about this together.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die.
That's what I've been trying to tell your brother, and I'm so glad he listened. You gotta trust us. She's using you for her selfish desires.
Daniel, this time the choice is yours. Are you going to believe her or me?
Daniel, do not make another stupid decision.
You can't tempt Daniel from this garden. He'll
This lady
stay
is
with
sick.
us, his true family. And we'll never leave him.
Go to hell. Come on, Daniel.
No!
See, Daniel be hurting us. I don't know why he be attacking us.
Reverend, are you
great.
okay?
Nicholas, they're heretics, sent to desecrate our church.
Lies.
What now?
Don't you understand? This is over, Sean.
You have to talk to him. You can convince him, Sean.
I won't leave you, Daniel. Not here.
Don't be so stubborn, Sean. Your brother chose his path.
Your friend, Sarah Lee, she's very sick. And Lisbeth won't take her to a doctor.
What?
Oops, speak on it.
She wouldn't do this. This is pointless. Daniel knows who to trust.
Yep, let's go with that.
A
Proof.
minister from another church even sent her a letter, warning her that she's taking too much risk, that Sarah needs to see doctors.
But I don't want Sarah Lee to be hurt.
But you can hurt us? This is what I'm like.
I know.
This is why, Daniel, this is why I don't like you.
Is speaking to me and to you.
She was kicked out of church, yeah.
She was kicked out of her previous church.
Speak on it.
Yeah. They knew she was crazy, so she left and founded Haven Point.
Why would they do that? Did she do something wrong?
Liar! I left on my own because they were all blind.
Oh, please.
Don't believe his lies, Daniel.
Oh, the letter. That'll get
I
him.
found a letter from
Not that
Karen,
it'll get him. Y'all know what I
my
mean.
mother, inside her house. She hid it from you, so you never know. She's looking for you.
What? You told me she didn't want to see me.
See what you have done.
Hey, Enano.
Back off.
No one is gonna keep me away from you.
I said stop!
Yeah, why are you watching people assault your brother?
Don't. I came all this way for you, and nobody will stop me. I'll even cross hell or whatever if I need to.
He must learn.
See, this is why people don't like you, Daniel. How are you watching him get beat up? Like, where? I don't understand. Sarah Lee is your friend, I get that, but your brother is getting beat up again?
And I know I probably failed.
Oh my gosh, we're not
Took
taking
you
this
for
on.
granted.
No, we didn't.
Put you in danger, and I'm sorry.
Sure, don't listen to him. He left you just like that harlot did.
That's fighting
He
words.
can hit me as much as he wants. I won't give up on you.
Don't hit him!
Don't let them do that, Daniel.
Yeah, why are you letting it happen? Just stop the guy. Like, hello. Why are you allowing him to, like, see, this is irritating me. We literally came all this way for you, and this is what you gonna do?
We'd be in our living room in Seattle.
Why do we gotta get beat up?
That would get us pizza and snacks, then pick the movie, because we would always fight about it. And he always picked your movie. But I can't do that. All I can do now is fight.
Quiet! What are you waiting for?
We're the best team in Anu.
Stop
So
it!
we have to keep going
No!
forward.
What are you gonna kill him? Please!
You have the power.
Burn down our church.
Oh my
But not our
gosh.
faith. Daniel knows you're telling the truth. Don't give up.
Oh, she's gonna get, I'm telling you, she's gonna block him from getting shot. I'm telling you, I just see how this ends. I just see. And it's gonna be all Daniel's fault. I'm literally kind of over Daniel.
Nothing is gonna stop me, Daniel. We're brothers. I know. Dad always said our blood link was the most important thing.
Oh my gosh. You could stop him!
Daniel, listen to
You
him.
could literally stop the guy! What are you doing? What do you mean stop it? Yo, I can't. You literally just pushed us on the ground, but now nobody can move, nobody has powers. Girl, if you don't...
I'll
Girl.
come right back. Again.
Wow, I'm so mad.
I love you, Daniel.
I do too.
Shut him up now.
And the mom's gonna get in the way. Watch.
Just stop. If you want to kill me, then do it. I'm not afraid.
Oh my god. Wow.
Don't. Go ahead. What? Shoot me in the face. Live with me.
Ooh.
Now.
You finally.
Stop.
Finally. How long did that take?
Daniel! Sean! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was so confused. Thought she was someone else.
Get the gun. Get the gun. Hello.
I'm sorry.
That's nice, but get the gun. Somebody grab the gun,
Sean.
please.
We need to get out of here.
This woman is desperate.
Oh no. No. You
What?
started this fire. You will all burn in this hell.
No.
Move. Let us go. Move it.
You won't leave this place.
of the other ones, like even early Telltale games, and this is not to shade them because I love them so much, and I would like to potentially play some for stream. We'll see. But you kind of were on a little bit of a path, and there wasn't that many, but like even something like that, like there seems to be a lot of like chaotic routes I'm not taking that are options, so that's pretty interesting. Excuse me. I do think we could have convinced Joey if we tried. I think I could have begged a little more, but I just understood, where he's coming from. Like, listen, nursing, that's hard to get, and it's a good paying job, and you're trying to get your life together, and you're a black man in America. I'm not gonna try to mess that up. Like, I just wouldn't, So I was like, we're not gonna do that. But I feel like we probably could have convinced him, but I wouldn't have attacked him. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll have to look that one up to see what that one was like. Finn wasn't at the hospital. Yeah, he wasn't at the hospital because he did. You didn't talk to Finn. Oh, so that's like when we see Meryl, we see him in like more going down the scaffolding. I wonder if we had seen Finn instead if Finn hadn't died. You talked to Finn and blamed him for what happened in Humboldt. You talked to Finn and forgave him for what happened. Yeah, I feel like if you're even gonna talk to him, it's because you kind of do forgive him. I'm not surprised that 8% is kind of low. I'll have to look up that scene too. Yeah, I think I can see the scaffolding in the picture. It's tiny, but I think I can see it. So you can talk to him before you escape. Maybe that's if you shipped him. I really don't understand how so many people shipped with Finn because I really didn't feel he was redeeming. I actually would have loved to see them. If Jacob had been an option, if it had been Jacob or Cassidy, I would have gone with Jacob. But I still feel like Jacob was a little like, he's kind of a little nervous, kind of wary. But I actually would have liked to see that a little more than what we got. With Finn, because can't stand him. You broke Daniel's toy while taking it back from Chad. 55%. You didn't try to take the toy back and didn't break it. Yeah, I was just trying not to make that worse. You refused to sing and got beat up. Facts. See, we weren't gonna sing nothing for you. F you. I'm glad we did that. I'm glad a lot of people did that. Some sang the song in Spanish. Maybe he made like a diss track. You got into Anton's truck to reach Haven Point. No, you didn't get into the truck and walk to Haven Point. Yeah, I was too scared and too wary after, and I was worried that I really thought just the way it was going for him, I really thought it would be something like it would get creepy or it would get sexual or something, and I was like, no, we're not putting him through that, so no. You gave money to the church. I didn't mean to give money to the church. My bad. I would have been in that 68%. I did not mean to give the church money. I apologize. They did not deserve it. They did not deserve my dollar. But we got a pin, so I guess it's okay. You cut the conversation short with Karen. No. You were hard on Karen during the conversation, too. Overall, you tried to let Karen open up to you. I really just feel like whether or not she's going to be in their lives, because I don't think so, because they're going in two different directions. But I think for closure, like, get what you can in that moment. Like, find out everything you can. Let her explain. Let her apologize. Let her do whatever. Because if that's the only moment you get with her, get what you can out of it. So that's where I was coming from with that. Like, get what you can. And I feel like a lot of people, I'm not surprised that a lot of people made that decision. Also, we've been hinting at her, where she is, what she's doing. Is she going to be part of the story for like pretty much the whole game so far? So I wanted to take that opportunity. Like, let's get to know her, You smoked a cigarette with Karen. You stayed outside with Karen while she smoked. I know he was smoking. You didn't stay outside with Karen. I didn't smoke just because I was like, I know he does that on occasion, but I was like, I don't know, just sit with her, just be there, just be present in the moment with her. You accepted Karen's help to clean your wound. Yep, a lot of people did that. You refused Karen's help. Karen didn't offer her help. Oh, I guess if you were hard on her, she wouldn't have offered. I was like, let her help. It's not gonna kill you. You got Nicholas suspicious when speaking into Haven Point. Oh gosh, Nicholas was unaware of your presence. Thank God. So we got past him. I just went around the woman. It wasn't hard. I thought she would see us or she'd be like, hey, what are y'all doing? But she didn't say anything, so that worked. You shared your money with Jacob. You didn't give any money to Jacob. I just am not understanding. Like, he made his own money. I guess Sean's looking at like, okay, well, I guess, okay, no. I see what they're trying to say. They're trying to say Jacob spent his money to get back here, but he still has your money, in reserve, I guess. But we had to find our way back. I don't know. I just am kind of like, no, like, we need the money too, you know, and like you were trying to help, but he wasn't. Like this is the problem. This is kind of how I felt, and when he explained it, I kind of felt it again, because at first he was trying to be like, oh, I didn't know what to do, and I didn't think it'd be like this, but then he admits that like, oh yeah, I thought I got my faith back, and I thought this could potentially help. What I think, low-key, no shade, he probably thought doing that, this is my theory, may not be what it was. I kind of feel like he probably thought, if I bring Daniel back, like, they'll accept me too. Like, I had to leave, and they were never going to let me back, but if I bring him back, I can kind of be part of this again. So, that's my only thing with that, is like, yes, he feels bad, he feels remorseful, he did try to help, and ultimately he was able to, because we needed an ally, and luckily Karen came, and he was able to kind of like, he definitely made sure to put things in place so that we could help, and that he could let us know where Daniel was, which is great. But I don't necessarily love that. I think all I don't know. I think he needed to come back. He was trying to get help for his sister anyway. I feel like this was kind of a way in to help with that. So I'm glad it all worked out, but I don't necessarily feel like 100% it was just like, I'm just getting Daniel out of here, and like this is the best place for him to go. You knew what you were leaving. You knew what kind of environment that was, and you knew how this could kind of turn out. So, kind of question Jacob a little bit on that. I still think he should have been shippable. I think that would have been more interesting than Finn, my opinion. You got caught by Nicholas. You managed to hide from Nicholas. I really thought we were going to get caught, because I'm like, Jacob, what are you doing? Like, there's all these places to hide. Just pick one. Like, he's like, what are we going to do? But I'm glad we managed to hide from Nicholas. Thank you, Karen, because we almost got caught. I was so scared we were going to get caught and get shot, but thank God we did not. You shot Elizabeth while Daniel wasn't hurting her. You let Daniel unleash his power on Elizabeth while he was hurting her. You and Daniel both spared Elizabeth's life. You shot Elizabeth while Daniel was hurting her. Damn, double homicide. No, I'm glad we didn't do that. She's not worth it. And I feel like I've made that decision in other games. Remember in Tomb Raider, they had kind of a decision like that. And did I spare them? I think I did. Because I was like, no, we're not going to have that on our head. But we shooting her doesn't mean I mean, they said get rid of her. Didn't they say something like that? They said, like, get rid of her or something. I was like, oh, shoot. End her. Like, I'm like, what? But no, she's not worth it, and we don't need any more blood on our hands. And there wasn't really any Daniel decisions because we weren't with him. Oh God.
This is it. We made it, Daniel.
What do we do now?
Make our way across. You ready?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so that'll be episode 5. We're gonna finish it. I'm so sad that we're almost done this game. And I thought this episode would be a little bit longer, but I feel like we kind of were able to do a little stealth, so that helped. Wow, so episode 5 is when we get to the border. Super interesting. So, thoughts on this episode? Again, I do feel it was a bit darker, and I feel like as it goes, it gets even more, in the sense that you find out that she has pneumonia, Sarah Lee has pneumonia, and that she knows that she needs help and she's not getting her that help. Excuse me, oh my gosh, my apologies. If I had a mute button, y'all, I was trying to get a headset with a mute button, and it didn't fit my head, so I have to get another one. I actually did a little Instagram post for it and everything, and then I'm like, oh, can't use that because I had to take it back. Once I get one like that, you won't have to hear me drinking or sipping or coughing or breathing at certain points. You won't even have to hear that, but until I can get one of those, if you guys have any recommendations on a good one that fits big adult heads, please let me know. But yeah, good episode. Like I said, it gets darker when you find out she has pneumonia. They're not getting her help for that. She's trying to adopt Daniel. He's basically in a really strict environment. She's manipulated everybody, and she's manipulating them to hate Sean, and even trying to turn his own mother against him. Like, very, very sick individual. And she had people at her beck and call who were helping her with that. So, very scary, the kind of situation they kind of got out of. I would have liked to see I don't know. I just feel like maybe because last episode ended the way it did, but I feel like this episode could have used a little more meat, and maybe that's because I went one route. Maybe if we were to go another route and maybe get caught or have conversations, it would kind of go differently. But I don't know. I think I would have liked to get to know a little more of the community, even if they only had like one more character, or there was some type of like, I don't know, that you could go into the back, like when Jacob went. Like maybe you go with him to get Sarah Lee and then you come back. I know that wasn't their goal. That wasn't their plan. It was like kind of split up and like, you know, like on a rescue mission. But I would have just liked to see a little more of the community, just because I feel like maybe you could see some of the holes. Like I would have even, like, let's say if he meets somebody and then they're like, you know, yeah, I don't really agree with her when she did this, but you know, you can't say that and you have to be careful. Like we understand that from like the stuff they show us, but I would have liked to see maybe some flaws in it, in the sense that some people are doubting things but they don't really feel they have a voice and they don't really feel like they have a say. So you kind of get a little more of the community, and that's the thing with these games, is like, because we're on the run, because we're going, like, you get that snapshot, but you don't really get that opportunity to really like immerse yourself in the setting, because you gotta go, you know, and that's real life too, right? Like when you're passing by places or you're only there for like a moment in time, you don't really get that opportunity to try and, you know, learn a lot about the culture and the customs and the politics and the religion. Like you don't really get all that. You just get what you can get in that moment. So I understand that, but I would have liked to see a little bit more in terms of understanding the community, understanding the people there, understanding why they're there, maybe hearing some of the stories like, oh, I came here because I was going through this, or I went through that, like, and this is why it helped me, but then I'm still questioning it. Like, you know what I mean? Just a little more meat. I would have liked to see, but I did like that we got to talk with Karen. We got to know more about her. Her wanderlust is still interesting. I don't know if we'll learn more of that in the next episode, because I clearly feel she's not. Clearly, the fact that they're still going to Mexico, she's like, yeah, no, you can't come with me. Y'all not gonna come to Arizona and mess up my little new bubble. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I think she's playing a role as like an ally. Like, okay, you're trying to go there, okay, I'm gonna support you going there, because I really do feel like she's already cut off that part of her life mentally. Like, I think she's like, that was a part of my life, like, I'm not part of that, and I've worked to like distance myself from that. So yes, the situation's dire and I want to help and I want to like make it right for them this one time, but I'm not actually trying to like be part of their lives again. And like, and maybe not, maybe we'll see in the beginning of the episode, maybe she'll leave but they'll give contact info or something. But yeah, lots happened in this episode, but I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more. Even with Jacob, like, I even think of back in, I'm not saying just because someone is a certain, you know, sexual orientation that they need to be flirting with the main character or anything, but it reminds me of a scene in Walking Dead where at the end you kind of can have this flirty moment with someone and you don't expect it, and then they kind of flirt. It's kind of like a cute moment, but it doesn't do it. It's at the end, so I won't say who it was or what it was, but it doesn't go anywhere, but it was like a cute moment. It was kind of a surprise. I would have kind of liked that, like a little thing in the end, like Jacob saying something to him, but I think they were just friends. I think they were just friends, and Finn was into Sean, and then Sean was into Cassidy. It was a whole thing. But I would have liked to see a little more with Jacob. Like, I feel like we do get an understanding of him. We learn about him, but again, he's another person that's kind of like, okay, that person's on their road, you know what I mean? They're on their path, I'm on my path, and that's life, so I get it. So that's kind of what I have to say about the episode. So I also want to say, like, which character I like the most and which character I like the least, like I've been doing in all my other episodes. So character I liked the most is definitely Karen. She was interesting. I definitely feel like, yes, she totally abandoned them. Yes, she's peculiar. Like, I feel like she's still searching. Like, I feel like even with Arizona, it doesn't sound like she's found, like, where she wants to be forever. But I don't know. I think it's good that Sean got the chance to talk to her. I wasn't trying to make them best friends or anything, but I was like, just get everything you can from this moment, because if that's all you have with her, like, get whatever you need to hear. That's what she was saying. Let's just say everything. Let's put it all on the table, because at least you can have that. Like, that's all she could give you. So take what you can get, you know? And it's so hard, and I can so see why Sean is so, you know, wary and doesn't want to trust her, and is as angry and is frustrated and is just confused, but he's ultimately so hurt and wants that with her, but it's been too long, it's been too much pain, and they can get this little hit and run moment, you know what I mean? Nothing says solidarity or, you know, teamwork like a mutual adversary, you know what I mean? My enemy's enemy is my friend. So, you know, they had to team up for this moment, so it just kind of worked out that way. But do I think anything's... I think maybe we'll see what happens in episode 5. I don't want to predict too much, but my theory is she's probably just going to drop them off somewhere and be like, keep in touch. Here's some food. Bye. You know what I mean? Or, because I don't think she's going to be like, you should come to Arizona now. I don't think she's going to do that. Because I think even the way she is, like, her philosophy is not like that. It's like, don't let someone tell you what to do. Do what you feel is best. You feel going to Mexico is best? Okay, then you go to Mexico. I think that's what she's going to be like. Worst character, y'all should already know who I'm going to say. Daniel. I'm spilling my water. Daniel, I was so enraged by that scene. Like, you push us when we step towards you, but this man is beating your brother up, and you say, oh, don't do that, and it's only when it's literally gotten to him spitting up blood that you want to stop it. Like, I understand the cinematic aspect of it, and it's one of those things like, I'll be there for you through whatever, no matter how many times I get hurt. I mean, we've seen that in movies and TV shows and stuff. I get why they did that. But just to see, like, how you could just let your brother get hurt, and, like, Sean is doing everything to protect you, and he's gotten hurt from you before, and he's still saying, I'm sorry, I messed up, I should have done better, I wish it hadn't been like this. And Sean is just trying to figure it out too. Maybe I'm sympathizing too much with Sean because I'm an older brother too, so I get it to an extent, but I really do feel we've tried our hardest to do the best by Daniel, and I feel like it's just getting thrown in our face, like, time and time again. And that's, you know, that's siblings, that's parents, that's family, it's never enough, you know, and I'm sure Daniel maybe feels that way, and he feels hurt, and he felt guilty, so he wanted to be part of this church, and she played on his guilt, and she manipulated him. And he was way in over his head, he's a little kid, but I don't know, he's really not redeeming to me, like, just the way his actions are. Like, there's this impulse, and there's this aggression, and there's this, like, let's just blame Sean for everything, but Sean's the one who's doing everything to help you out, you know what I mean? And sometimes you lash out at others who are also trying to help you because you aren't happy and you're confused, and I understand that. But I think of him hitting Cassidy, using his powers on Cassidy. Like, suddenly you don't want to use your powers on the guy who's beating up your brother, but you're going to use your powers on Cassidy, who hasn't done anything to you, but because you're jealous that she's spending time with your brother, even though Finn is the one who's put us all in this dangerous situation, you're going to take it out on her and Sean. So he's just kind of, I don't know, he's just kind of, I just am not really a Daniel fan right now. Maybe episode 5 he'll redeem himself, but we gonna see. So we're gonna stop here. I'm glad we actually were able to finish the episode. Y'all know I was worried about whether we need one more episode, but I thought there'd be a little more of a rising action. Like, it really feels like we just got in and out of the church within, like, you know, a couple hours. So I don't know, I wish we could have even explored the church a little more. Like, I don't know, maybe because I haven't been to church in a while, it was kind of nice to see, like, there's aspects of it that do remind me of, you know, going to church. Even, what's her name? Elizabeth Fish. Even her, like, her place, like, the fact that she had, like, the couches, and the table with the chairs, like, even how things were set up, it reminded me of church. So, because I just wanted to be a little more engrossed in that, like, you know, maybe Karen's like, oh, I know somebody in there, and then we get to go to their house, and we get to see their house, and they're like, hey, like, we don't necessarily, like, want to get involved, but we don't agree with what's happening, we don't think Daniel should be here, and if you're his brother, like, you should take him, like, we can't really help, but maybe we could do this, like, maybe we could just get you through the back door. Like, I just would have liked to see a little more exposition, and again, not to pad out the game, but just for the world building and just the expansion of that. I would have just liked to see a little bit more of that, but I also recognize that this is the 4th episode of an ongoing narrative series, and at this point, they were getting a lot of criticism for how long it was taking in between episodes, and maybe, and I want to look more into the development. I just don't want to be spoiled by anything yet, so maybe when the game's done I'll look into it and research it. But I wonder if by this point, you know, what was it like for the development team, and were things being rushed, or were things being, you know, taken out just to get the episode done, get it out for people. And this is the kind of problem with, you know, at this point in time, when they were doing the narrative adventure games, this was kind of the problem. I feel personally they had it really good with Tell Me Why, because, correct me if I believe Tell Me Why either came out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or it came out once a week. I want to say it came out once a week, but I think it came out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I feel like it was really fast. But I would have liked to see, like that to me makes sense. Make the whole game, and then do it episodically for like even once a week. That gives people to talk about it like a TV show. Make some decisions, try it again once or twice, and then the next episode comes out. Like, I prefer that, because that way you stay in the world, like you stay on the theories. Like even in Walking Dead, I remember when Walking Dead was coming out, and it was like, I don't think I was on Reddit a lot back then, but I feel like I was looking up like theories and looking up like what people were saying about the game, and like it was such an experience. And I know they dealt with delays too, but I felt like you got the episodes often enough that you were getting something from that, and like you were able to be part of a discussion about it, and then the next episode would come out. But I definitely think they had delays too, do not get me wrong in that regard. I 100% remember that too. But I feel like what I'm hearing from the feedback from this game was it was more about the delay in the episodes than like there wasn't as much conversation happening in between. It's just people were waiting for the next episode. But I'm enjoying this. I'm really gonna be sad when this game is done, to be honest with y'all. Like, I really have gotten engrossed with the characters, and I'm so sad for them, you know. And they've been through so much. And Sean, like, how many times was he beat up in this episode alone? Thanks to me and thanks to Daniel. Like, I'm just like, he's not supposed to be the punching bag, you know. And I know they're really developing him as a character, and just to see how far he's willing to go for his brother and for his family, and he's just, his love for Daniel and, you know, his desire to protect him and care for him is just, it's so strong, and it's so huge, and it's beautiful to see. It really is. And that really is what brotherhood is. And I really, really like Sean. Like, I feel like in the first episode, I feel like maybe I was a little more neutral to him. I did feel bad understanding what it's like when you have to take care of someone and you're in kind of a situation where you're the responsible one. So I felt like I understood him there, but then I wasn't, I don't know, I guess I was impartial in playing the game. But as it went on and he started going through stuff, and even I thought there was such a moment when he was in the tent with Daniel in our last episode, and he said, you know, don't try not to feed the beast. I thought that was so mature. I thought that was so mature and so grown up and just so patient and so understanding and so kind. And it's really been nice to see how he's grown throughout this game. I'm really, really impressed by him. So I'm excited. I'm excited to finish this, but I'm also sad because there wasn't, like I said before, there wasn't DLC for this game. There wasn't kind of like an epilogue series or a prologue series. Not even a side story with Daniel. So I know when we finish this, it'll be over, but I'm really glad I got to go on this journey with you all, and I'm so glad I played this now. As I said in the beginning of the stream, I'm really, really happy. But I'm going to leave it there. Y'all know I could talk forever, but I want to leave it there and leave something for the next episode. And like I said, I do have to go. Got some other things I have to do tonight. The night is still young for ZZ. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you follow me. Make sure you stay tuned for new videos. Make sure you put on those notifications so you can catch my streams every week. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and press that notification bell so you can get updates when I post something, and that way you can add it to your daily routine, girl. Add it to your morning coffee, honey. Tea with Z. Other than that, thank you guys so much for your support. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you next week to start episode 5 of Life is Strange 2. Have a great night.